Carmen Miranda's ghost is haunting Space Station 3. Half the staff has seen her, plus the portmaster and me. And if you think we've had too much of Cookie's homemade rum, just tell me where those basket hats of fruit keep coming from. Don't go down the cargo bay when there's no shipping dock. You just might hear maracas black and get a nasty shock. And if you hear a rumba beat, don't pass the mess room door. You just might see a tangerine come rolling down the floor. We sometimes catch a glimpse of her by station night or day. But when we try to catch her, she just laughs and fades away. The station's chief head shrinker takes his notes and drains his cup. We get rotated often, but she still keeps showing up. We don't know why we're haunted here or why it's her that haunts. We've got a betting pool for all who wonder what she wants. The best odds say she likes the rhythm of the station's drive. They didn't have phase generators while she was alive. Carmen Miranda's ghost is haunting Space Station 3. Not that we're complaining, since the fresh fruit all comes free. But now and then we wonder what it means for the human race. That ghost of generations.
Alright, there we are. Everything should be correct. I hope the music isn't too loud or too quiet. Bit difficult to test it. I just woke up. Good morning, Rizal, and good morning, RCL Idor. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kingdom Death Monster. No, not the lantern. No. No, you can't say that. But yes, this should be the most recent one. Wait, let me double check. Should tell the date. Yeah, this is exactly 1 week ago. Good. That'd be very embarrassing if I ever forgot to save at the end of one of these streams. No. Not the lantern. Besides, lantern year 16 is later. You've got 1 year before that. So the highlight of your week. I'm glad. This is one of those selfish games where it's just like I have a lot of fun doing this. I'm very glad if anyone else enjoys this. It's great, you know. And just in case, let me have the old name document open. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little late. I had to grab some food out of the microwave. There we go. Everything's loaded in. Yeah, Carmen Miranda's Ghost is the background music today. It's a good one. Classic. Oh yeah, last time, at the end, I was checking the toughness of various level 3 monsters. So we're setting up gear grids. So yeah, here we go. Use the timeline. Yeah, it's currently landed year 15. Yeah, our settlement event this year was Hunt Reenactment. I don't know if I can handle a level 3 antelope. I think that might be a bit too much. But yeah, next year, Lantern Year 16 is a bit silly. Yeah, we've got the Manhunter and the Butcher. If you have any of the... I think the only other Nemesis monster, other than Slender Man, is the... oh, maybe with the Dragon King expansion, you get the Tyrant. I don't remember exactly how... Yeah, I don't remember. But anyways, a lot of the expansions will put a Nemesis encounter on Lantern Year 16. At the very least, Lion Knight also puts one there. So you could have Lion Knight, Manhunter, and Butcher all in the same year. It's a bit silly. Did we have any left? We've got one Endeavor left over. Oh, I was debating whether or not to make some more leather. It's a very busy year. The guest book is full. Yeah, last stream we made Dragon Slayer. So this should make it very easy to kill just about anything. What I would like though, yeah, I want to keep these pelts because I would like to build a stone circle and make the entire antelope set. Yeah. Yeah, the screaming armor is very good for the price. And is very good in general. Unless Community Edition nerfed it. I believe it should be the same. Oh yeah, the helmet got nerfed in a weird way. So, yeah, the core game version of this just reads, action, scream, non-deaf, insane survivors gain 1 movement until the end of the round, and all other survivors gain +1 insanity. So what you could do is, if anyone was deaf, you could just spend 1 action to give them 1 insanity. So in any fight against a monster where it's not gonna do anything, you could just spend an action to give everyone 1 insanity. Now, there's some weird gimmick nonsense you could do with it. So it's a good enough bug fix. It's a bit silly that there has to be bug fixes for equipment in this. Another thing, I forgot last time, but Dr. McJones has Thundercaller. I remembered that. This lets us pick a specific event on the hunt event table. And it's an interesting one. But the problem is, that event requires someone with 3+ understanding in the hunt party in order to take full advantage of it. So we'll have to watch out for that. Wait, maybe we'll want them on the support gear grid. Because the event gives gear. It also gives 1 courage. But yeah, I'll have to replace 1 item in the gear grid. Also, whoever has the Dragon Slayer does not need the Monster Tooth necklace. The one that gives + strength. That's a very simple definition of overkill. Let me see. So we need someone with 3+ understanding. Yeah, Junie's actually pretty good for, oh, he's got Tinker as well, yeah. He's got enough understanding. He's starting to train guitars. We can put him on the guitar gear grid. Good morning, Pig. All the goodies on one dude and he gets fucked up. No, never. Yeah, at the very least, none of the very important gear has irreplaceable. I don't know if I have anything with irreplaceable now that I think about it. Irreplaceable just means that if you die with it equipped, it does not return to the storage. That's one of the few nice mechanics. In fact, that's actually getting changed in shortly. Combo Master is interesting. Oh, shield proficiency. I almost forgot. I need to get someone up to max shield proficiency. This actually might be a good year to take Caleb out again. Because He's got Hoarder, so we'll get more and more courage. Do want a lot of resources. Good morning, Tungsten. Oh, yeah, welcome to the cool game. Very big brain planning is going on right now. Yeah. And then maybe Mighty Germ as well? Yeah, Mighty Germ, he's training bows. He's got an interesting fighting art. Yeah, he's already reached bow specialization. So when attacking with a bow, you may re-roll any misses once per attack. Good morning, Terra. Welcome to KDM as well. Let's see, what else? Oh, wait. We can't fit Caleb in this then as well. I really do want to train shields more. Yeah, so. Yeah, this. There's a slightly decent chance that we get exactly what we want out of this. At the very least, we'll probably get to choose between a steel sword or steel shield, which are very solid. The shield's a bit of a bit silly, but the Thunder Maul is even sillier. It's not really that good, but it's silly. And there's no deep, untroubled sleep for one with such a debt. And guilt alone will not atone or let a soul forget. Oh yeah, Grand Weapon Specialization gives +1 accuracy. And if you critically wound, the monster is knocked down. That is very useful. But... oh yeah, Karagi does have high insanity. Yeah, let's send Caleb. There we go. Let's see. Let me set up the showdown just for the toughness number. We can clean up the showdown. No spoilers. Karaki's a trooper. She's immortal and full of pilk. Yeah, high insanity is very common and very useful. Let me see. Ah, yeah. Oh, only 10 toughness for a level 2. We might be able to take on a level 3. Cause he owned a tramp freighter, the old antelope. A ship that like him. Let's see, we won't be attacking with those. Now Molly, they say, was a crack pilot once, a gal with a brilliant career. Oh yeah, Dr. McJones has 1 luck. I might prefer him there, and then we can throw Caleb here. And we can throw Karagi back on the fun stuff. Oh yeah, he's training guitars as well. For now. So if we don't get a good result, we'll still be good. Okay. Yeah, Caleb on the gear grid with the monster tooth necklace, so that the leather shield is more likely to wound. Yeah. Let's see. The Dragon Slayer has a comically high bonus at this point. If someone has negative strength, that'd be easy to just throw it on them. And then... oh yeah, we can just put the dog on the other one. Maybe we could throw someone else. Yeah, we could get someone else to get shield proficiency, actually. Good morning, Tetsusaiga. Welcome. Welcome to the fun stuff. Yeah, we should work on 2 survivors with shield proficiency, just in case. We still have... Ah, but now we don't have anyone with 3+ understanding. Good morning, Alaric. Antelope round 2. Antelope level 2. This is the... You fought 1, 2, 3, 4 antelopes so far. This will be our 5th one. And antelope level 2 is one of the best like difficulty to resource monsters. Community Edition does do some interesting things to change that. With the dog at? Bark, bark. The problem with the antelope is... For level 2+, you get 2 hunt experience and only 1 weapon proficiency. Yeah. Phoenix lets you get even more weapon proficiency. Yeah, level 3+, you can choose to get 1 hunt XP and 2 weapon proficiency. Yeah, at that maximum hunt experience, you have to retire. Yeah. And Community Edition also adds the option to get 2 hunt experience and 2 weapon proficiency for level 2+ White Lion. Because yeah, in the core game, you would much rather fight the Screaming Antelope. Oh yeah, I saw that. I just woke up. Yeah, V30 still has Prey, so and Apathetic, so no survival gained or spent ever. We'll take Junie. Yeah, I didn't get around to liking that or anything. There you go. There he is. And... But no, I was gonna put Mr. Thundercaller right there. No. There we go. And then Junie there. There's the yeah, right at the start. I think he managed to lose... Yeah, he managed to lose hunt experience last time. Which is interesting. Now, let me see. So, in case we get the Thunder Maul, we want the Drydacanthus on Dr. McJones. Now, how do we build the rest of the gear grid there? It's a mess. He's just got the leftovers. Let's see, Mighty Germ. Yeah, Bow and Luck. Caleb missing anything? I mean, just a Monster Teeth necklace for +1 strength? I mean, the Zenbata's already hitting on anything. No. Mighty Germ, Catgut Bow. Could use 1 strength, I guess. I don't think it's worth losing out on Luck or Feather Shield for defense. I mean, just having the extra armor is nice, at least. The affinities aren't doing anything. We could, if we're lucky, we'll just lose the Bone Axe during the mineral gathering event, and we won't have to bother with worrying about anything like that. Dragon Slayer should go to someone else. I mean, I could put it on Mighty Germ. Good boy, Noodles. Yeah, you did. Welcome back. Please don't get very drunk. It's never a good idea. No. What else? What are we not? Yeah, we don't have... Oh, we've got another Monster Tooth necklace not equipped. And Fecal Salve and Founding Stones. And Lantern Halberd is interesting. He's doing Hollow Knight. Now let's see. Kinda. I didn't get I didn't get one of the last endings. Let's see. It's not Out Hollow the Night, kinda. I mean, I got the pressure camp. Dragon Slayer is really good. I mean, I could just put it in this gear grid. Yeah. Replace the Zenbato. But that doesn't do anything. It's already, yeah, it's already wounding every time. I mean, I guess Mighty Germ would be the best one to hold it. But I'd have to give up the Feather Shield or the extra luck. I guess we'll just have to be careful with them. I mean, I could put the Feather Shield here. No. I need something to finish the affinity. Oh, we could do it like, whoops, like that. We've got something with a left green affinity, yes? No. I mean, or no hemophobia, but we could just simply move the pickaxe onto Caleb. And there I got a shield. We can just throw a shield on Junie, like so. No, that looks fine. Yeah, and then we've got 2 slots for whatever on Dr. McJones. Okay, I think this is fine. Might as well throw on Fecal Salve for extra defense. And Monster Tooth necklace for fun. It's not useful, but Founding Stone, just in case. That sounds fine. Okay. I believe we have everything how we want it. Let's flip all these back. Alright. Let's look at the abilities and the and disorders and all that. Just so I don't forget anything. Yeah, destroy genitals won't matter in the fight. What can you do to push the limits of the 10k redeem? If you push the limits, I'll just say nah.
He passed out then. You
can't rules lawyer me. Orator of Death is interesting. You get a refund? Not if you keep doing it. I don't know. Transcended Masochist is interesting. Last Man Standing shouldn't come in handy. I shouldn't forget about Leader. And there we go. And Hoarder. First one is free. No. So yeah. Yeah, you compulsively collect and stash anything you can get your hands on. Every little bit you add to your secret hoard makes your existence feel more real. Whenever you are a returning survivor, archive one resource gained from the last showdown and gain +1 courage. Yeah. He's an actual loot goblin. Yeah. Yeah, so that... that'll help him get to maximum courage sooner, which is good. As long as we have some, like, resource we don't care about every time, that's fine. Alright. Now... And we still have one more endeavor. Now, I kind of want to roll Scarification on someone. Yeah, we could... we could roll Scarification on Robert. Unless... oh... We've got one. Just one. We could give Abyssal Sadist to more people. I do want to roll on this Scarification. It's a lot of fun. Good morning, Headless. Yeah, well, welcome. Hey, you're on the list, right? Were you very early? Yeah, 63. There we go. Oh shit, is Nightbot on the list? On the survivor name list. Anyone who says anything gets put on the list to be used as a survivor name. Alright. Yeah, Song of the Brave is useful. Yeah, fuck it. Robert Brown gets to be, to see how good his Scarification is. Wait, that's the wrong dice. I forgot. That would have been nice. Whatever that was. Scarification, you roll a hit location dice. Body. Tough. Yep. Gain the tough fighting art. Oh yeah, and +1 courage. Yeah. There we go. Didn't sleep for 36 hours yesterday. Oh. Oh no. Good luck. Yes, the sleep is very good for you. I think too much sleep is bad though as well. I have not looked into that. I've heard that. Alright, let's see. 12 short hours from seeing Martians. What does that mean? It sounds ominous. Hey, where's all that? There's one... Yeah, there's one hit location dice there. Did I lose one again? I guess. Sleep deprived hallucinations? Oh. I see. Huh, interesting. Alright. Let me double check all gear. 2 evasion. Nothing else. I shouldn't. I always forget about the one movement from this. That'll help with the antelope quite a bit. So people can apparently run for 24 hours straight. Yeah, I've heard there's like you can have a gene where you just you don't really need to sleep that much. Out in the psychopathic cross-country marathons. That's an interesting way to describe that. Okay, 1 evasion. Nothing else. Normal people. Evasion and luck. Yeah, all the stats are correct. All right. And now. All right. Yeah. So let's set up the. Let's do the parting bonuses. Everything else has been done. Let's make sure all of this is moved over here so we know it's recorded. Yeah, Nightmare Tick is the one that is easy to cook with. Alright. So... yeah, 3 survival for the parting and monster level survival for... Wait, 3? We should be up to 4 now because we took family. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. There we go. Now, yeah, we just took family. So, 4 from innovation bonuses. 2 from the leather bracers. And 1 in insanity from the leather mask. Everyone is fucking insane. Mighty Germ gets... 2, 3, 4. The current max is 11 still. That should be correct. And then, yeah, it's the max. No other bonuses? No other bonuses. Back to McJones. It's the survival cap. Yeah, no other bonuses. And Junie. It's the cap, no other bonuses. Okay. Yeah, this should be relatively quick actually. Alright. So hunt. Screaming antelope level 2. There we go. We do have 1 survivor with a pickaxe equipped. Relax. And we do have... Yeah, we do have Feather Shield ready online. Oh yeah, I forgot Caleb has -1 speed. I don't think that was from an injury, that was just from... Yeah, that was just from an event. It's not good. But anyways. Well, that's fine, as long as he's using... If he's using 1 speed weapons exclusively, that does not make a difference at all. Yeah, if you have 1... You cannot go below 1 speed. So if you've got the Zanbato and you've got negative, like, 100 speed, you still attack once. You can't unattack. Anyways. There we go. Let's begin. As always, left to right for event revealer. Just because it's easier that way. Wait, what? I'm not rolling for that. I'm not rolling for anything. I'm a little tired. I just woke up. Okay. So, first event of the hunt. Migration. Oh, fuck. Some unseen force has set off a massive migration. Nothing remains but uprooted acanthus plants and shattered ground ruined by hooves. Oh yeah, mineral gathering should be right there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Nah, that's not good. Oh yeah, Thunder Caller. Once a lifetime, on a hunt board space after overwhelming darkness. In place of rolling a random hunt event, use 100 as your roll result. So, that is lucky for us. Next one. Random event. 79. Oh yeah, you can just do this. Yo, let's fucking go. Alright. Let's go, boys. This is very important. Dying small prospector. If your settlement already has a portcullis key, the prospector is gone. Roll again on the hunt event table before moving on the hunt board. The survivors discover a body slumped against a large stone face. Moving closer, they find a small, dying prospector riddled with arrows. As they approach, he growls a warning, threatening them with a huge stone shard. When he sees they are not evil monsters, he calms down and gives them a key. With his dying breath, he says, "This is the key to the portcullis. Without it, you will never get through." Record the portcullis key in the settlement record sheet notes. Wrong one. There we go. So that is what we need to get the perfect slayer. And now, hunt event 99, I believe, is the portcullis. Oh wait, there's 2 L's in that. I'm a fool. So now that we have that, we're able to enter. And then we can get the crucible for the perfect slayer. And then we'll be able to where's the blacksmith? Yeah, down at the very bottom. Perfect crucible required for building the perfect slayer. And then 9 iron and 3 organs for the best weapon in the game. We have graves. We build a grave. We don't. Nothing for cannibalism. Unfortunate. All right. Well, that was. We finally got that. That's good. All right. Stampede. A thunderous boom approaches. The survivors may hide. If they do, move the quarry 1 space back. Otherwise, all survivors gain +1 courage, and the event revealer rolls 1d10. Yeah, it might be best to roll on this. We do lose out on mineral gathering. But if the monster moves too far, we'll have to deal with starvation. Remove 1d5 resources from settlement storage. I believe, yeah, the monster can walk off of the board edge. So we have to deal with this, pretty much. So, yeah, let's not hide. Event revealer rolls 1d10. And everyone gains 1 courage. Mighty Germ gets the courage. Oh, and Dr. McJones as well. And Junie. Let's see. This will be interesting. This is our first max courage or understanding. Alright, bold. First of all. In a single moment, your perspective changes profoundly. Select the triumph corresponding to the current game phase. Survivor may gain these benefits once a lifetime. Hunt phase. Expect the unexpected. You are prepared to face any mind-bending trials at a moment's notice. Where others may falter, you forge ahead, meeting the journey head-on. Gain the following ability and roll on the table below. Prepared. So when rolling to determine a straggler, add your hunt experience to the roll result. Let's go ahead and find that. And oh, there we go. So Mighty Germ, and Junie. And now... yeah, 1d10 for each of them. So Mighty Gem first. 7, plus 1 Understanding. That's nice. And now Junie. 3, 1 speed token for the next showdown. That's not too bad. There we go. Nice. And now... yeah, this is interesting. See the truth. Yeah, here's the art for this page. Yeah, this is what happens when you get maximum courage. Look at this dude. Does that look familiar? That's the same mask that the butcher has. Inside of the little, like, boar mouth on his helmet. And the butcher cleavers are made of that sword. So this is fun. This is real fun. See the truth. The greatest courage is achieved when the past and future are abandoned. The void that remains is a dark, endless well of strength. Fear and pain are your nourishment, and you will feast. You suddenly recall meeting a strange masked man who, for a moment, opened your second eyelids. What you saw filled your mouth with the taste of your own death. Suffer the blind severe head injury, and taste death. If you are already blind, do not suffer it again. Let me double check blind. There we go. Lose an eye. Suffer -1 permanent accuracy. This injury is permanent and can be recorded twice. Survive with 2 blind severe injuries, suffers -4 permanent accuracy, and retires at the end of the next showdown or settlement phase, having lost all sight. Gain 1 bleed token. So, -1 accuracy, bleed token, all that fun stuff. Oh, he did have +1 accuracy before, so that evens out. And we do have a chance of hearing that, but not a good chance. There we go. And let's see the truth. So, and this is affected by your death principle. So yeah, the thing is that the Graves one is better, honestly. Okay, yeah, this is completely the same as the core version. No change. Bitter Frenzy is really fun though. Okay, so let's see. I'll roll and then I'll explain the other ones. 8. So, if the settlement has the cannibalized death principle, your death tastes sour instead. So, sour. When your second eyelids opened, you saw thousands of small life forms swimming through the air. They crawled over you, stealing tastes of your sweat and blood. Death was near. You wondered how your fear tasted. A puckering sour flavor filled your mouth, and you decided that you must never die. Gain the following ability: Sour Death. When you're knocked down, you may encourage yourself, even if you're deaf. If you do, gain +1 strength token. So, yeah. It's a nice ability. Let's go ahead and add that. Oh yeah, that's some sick. it's a good choice of art for that. Yeah, let's put the abilities down on the bottom. They're cooler. There we go. But yeah, bitter. Bitter is interesting. So you gain the Berserker Fighting Art, which lets you suffer Frenzy. And Bitter Frenzy. Each showdown, the first time you suffer the Frenzy Brain Trauma, gain D10 Survival, and you may spend Survival while frenzied. The Frenzy is the fun one, the real fun one. So Gain 1d5 insanity, +1 speed token, +1 strength token. Ignore slow on melee weapons. You may not spend survival, use fighting arts, use weapon specialization, or weapon mastery until the end of the showdown, and can be gained multiple times. So, what that means is, you can just, the main drawback of Frenzy is the fact that you cannot use survival. So you're unable to dodge or dash or surge, but with that, you can just, you just get a nice, real nice bonus. Let me put on a different album. I'll probably get DMCA'd for playing a song that sounds like the Edmund Fitzgerald, but whatever. Oh. But yeah, ignoring slow on melee weapons is incredible because a lot of the real strong melee weapons have slow to, you know, to stop, like, just putting, like, Zenbato on a survivor with, like, +2 speed and dealing 6 wounds each round. 12 if you surge. But that's what Frenzy is for. But anyways. Yeah, and then Sweet Battle's interesting. Weak Spot Disorder. And once per round, you may surge without spending survival. If you do, the action must be used to activate a weapon, which is very good. You just get a free extra attack every turn. But anyways, yeah, that's the kind of bonus that you get from reaching max courage. Max Understanding has the best ability on one of its things. We'll see that hopefully. Oh, and let's finish this now. So, roll a d10. We could just start the showdown immediately if we roll. Yeah. Damn it. 8 to 9. The survivors corner one of the stampeding antelopes. Start the showdown immediately. Yeah, that's better than the antelope going off the board. Alright. But I did want to use Thundercaller. Fortunate. There we go. Ah. Nightmare Tree. 5 spaces away from all board edges. And stone columns. 4 spaces from all other terrain. Now I can put it about there. Yeah, it's 5 spaces away. Right. Yeah, we don't need to interact with this at all. Stone columns 4 spaces away from all other terrain. Now we can just put them wherever. And that's a fun enough way of doing it, I think. Yeah. Alright. So we want the bug patch. This does not require line of sight, so stone columns. If we put someone behind the stone column in there. Yeah, so say a survivor was right here, antelope ended its turn there. It would still be able to trample over them. So bug patch. If we get a fresh acanthus, so yeah, whenever we activate an acanthus plant, 8+, we get a fresh acanthus. If we have one of those, we can just use that for Hoarder. It is a resource. It doesn't have to be a good resource, it can just be anything. So, to appease Caleb's hunger for loot. Alright. Oh, I just realized Dr. McJones doesn't actually have a weapon. Other than bone darts, which is actually good. Yeah, bone darts is wounding on a 4+, which is actually good. Yeah. I need to get a club eventually. Whatever. Mistakes can be made. Alright. So as far as survivors go, you want to have everyone out of line of fire of the antelope. Let's see. Dr. McJones can just start here to go straight for the bug patch. No other goal in mind other than activating Cat Eye Circlet and bug patch. Yeah, that's a good enough start. Yeah, Caleb can move into the blind spot and then move one space away, and then someone else can move into the blind spot, and then someone else can move into the other spot in the blind spot. This should work out very well. Alright. Oh, I forgot Junie had... Oh yeah, the speed token. That'll make things nice. Alright, let's go. So, first, monster draws an AI card. Bite. Closest survivor in field of view. So, that's either Mighty Germ or Junie. It doesn't matter. We'll target Mighty Germ, I guess. So, there we go. The antelope can't reach him. That's a full move. This doesn't require in range, so it can target survivors that are too far away to actually hit. But it'll still move. And now, we hit the end of the antelope's turn. It activates Diabolical. And at the end of every turn, no one's in the line of fire. So it'll full move forward. Very easy. And now, we can, now it's the survivor's turn, and now we can, go to town. So, let's start with Dr. McJones' turn. Of course, starting with activating Cat Eye Circlet to reveal the next 3 monster hit locations and put them back in any order. Are any of these a problem? The chest... We could give it a -1 damage token if we crit here. If we wound, turn the screaming antelope to face the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. That's a bit spicy. Yeah, we cannot attack from further away than the antelope can move, you know? We don't have anything with that much range. And I guess we want to draw this one with Caleb because he has the most armor. Ferocious Spasm. Antelope frantically attacks everything around it. One at a time, target each survivor in the zone of death and perform basic action. And a Restless Shank. Roll a d10 for every survivor currently in the monster's blind spot. 3+, they're brutally back-kicked and suffer 3 damage to a random hit location and knock back 5. Oh, shit. If you crit here, if insane, you may spend 5 survival to treasure this moment forever and gain +1 permanent movement. Oh yeah, we get monster level survival on arrival from the Crimson Candy innovation. So Caleb's up to 10 survival. Was it? Yeah, I bumped up survival, not insanity, right? I hope so. Anyways. Now, let's see. These are all pretty bad. We want to draw this with a ranged character like Mighty Germ. Junie has plus speed. So it's not good for him to do that. Restless Shank. That hits everyone in the back. We'll put that on the bottom. That there. And that on top. And then Dr. McJones will full move towards the bug patch. And now... we might take a slow first turn. I don't want Junie to be adjacent to the monster. And there we go. Move out of the way. And now... Alright. We can move Dr. McJones right here. Wait, I should mark off the... Mighty Germ. Dr. McJones is the, support survivor. Junie has the guitars. Oh, Mr. Green. Alright. So we use their movement. Now we can dash. Spend on survival. Wrong character. I keep, it keeps, like, doing something weird. Anyways. There he is. Dash. Lose 1 survival. And because of the Rawhide armor set bonus, we have a 50% chance of getting 1 survival back. If we do... we don't. Damn. But yeah, we'll use the movement and the action to use the bow. So, yeah. Because cumbersome, you need to spend everything. Alright. So, take a look. 2 speed, it'll hit on 7 or higher. 1 hit. And... Okay. So, we drew the Ferocious Spasm. Reflex means whether we wound or fail to wound, the result will happen. The reflex. The reaction. So, we'll wound on a 3 or higher. No, damn it. Yeah, well, 1 is always a failure to wound, unfortunately. No matter how high the bonus is. Nah. And now... Let's play it a little bit safe. And I'll surge with Junie. Spend 1 survival. He also has the Rawhide armor set. Let's see if we get it back. We do. And I'll activate Rawhide Headband. Wait, that was a bad idea. Damn it, whatever. Fight and stomp. Now that would target Dr. McJones. He's the furthest threat in field of view in range. Fight. Closest and does 1 bleed token. Yeah, as a level 2 antelope, it's got +1 damage and speed token. So that would be 2 rolls that would deal 3 damage each. Let's put the stomp on top. Alright. Let's move Caleb right here. Oh yeah. That was Mighty Germ's turn and Junie's turn. And there we go. Alright. So... Caleb will attack with the Zanbato. Wait. Oh yeah, it doesn't show the Feather Shield attack profile. Yeah, we have to get a wound in with that eventually. It's unfortunate. But Zanbato will hit on a 6 or higher. Straight up 50-50 chance. That sucks. Let's surge and do it again. There we go. 6. That is a hit. And we'll wound on anything other than a 1. No one's in the blind spot, so there won't be any problem for that. Oh, very nice. So, 10 is obviously a crit. So, critical wound on the Restless Shank. Gain 1 Screaming Antelope resource. Your attack wrecks one of the monster's legs. If insane, you may spend 5 survival to treasure this moment forever and gain +1 permanent movement. And yeah, that's totally worth it. Movement is the rarest stat to gain. So now Caleb is a bit unique now. And yeah. Also, we do 2 wounds because Zanbato. And you gain 1 random antelope resource. And the beast steak. Nice. Alright, and at the end of the turn, we're able to... Yeah. I need to not forget this. At the end of your act, you may move 1 space. So, after moving and spending the action, now he can just move 1 space. I'd say... we're gonna have to dash with Mighty Germ anyways. That was a mistake. And whatever. Alright. No, let's move this way. Yeah. That should be correct. Alright. We'll see. We'll see the difference of that. Because, yeah, if we have the antelope move up here to attack, it would either, dash, with Diabolical, it would either go this way, or if we move over here, we can have it attack like this, and then Diabolical attack this way, and we can move Dr. McJones out of the way. I mean, Mighty Germ. I'm thinking he's the green one. Before the end of the turn, let's Surge with Mighty Germ. Let's see if we get the survival back. And we do not again. And we'll activate Rawhide Headband again. Chow down? Or Gore? Gore is a bit annoying. Just because it full moves in the direction it's facing and then turns to face the closest survivor. How are enemies handled in this game? There's no suggested behaviors. As you can see on the cards. Yeah, at the top of every AI card, it'll tell you how to target. Yeah, it's all handled by the AI deck. So, closest survivor and field of view. As far as everything else goes, oh well, yeah. As far as the details go, yeah. There is a proposed game mode in the rule book that's not really good, where you can't have someone operating the monster. But the monster controller tile gets passed around each round. So yeah, normally this is made for multiple players. It works fine with anyone. Any like number 1 to 4, but with the monster controller tile, it goes by survivor, not by player. If you target your survivor, they gain +1 insanity, which is actually a bonus, which sounds a bit silly for a stat called insanity, but so that incentivizes you to attack your own survivor sometimes. But yeah, whoever has the monster controller tile gets to pick exactly how the monster goes through it. So, I'll give an example once we get there. Cow down would be a bit interesting, because the antelope would go right here. Oops. Right here. I mean, we could just block Gore. But random survivor in range. I mean, this is an interesting way to do it. We could just dash with everyone right now. Oh, Mighty Germ already... this should be fine. Alright, check this out. But then Caleb would have to dash as well. No, he doesn't have to. Yeah, Caleb's now very low on survival. Yeah, I don't want to let it heal. Even though that is usually the better option. Let's run it like this. Alright. Let's go to the next turn. Well, maybe Junie wants to dash. Yeah, because he has the rawhide armor set, we're not gonna be able to use all of this survival in one fight. Alright, yeah, I'll walk through the next attack. We don't gain the survival back. Unfortunate. Alright. So, next turn, monster control tile gets passed over to Mighty Germ. And... So, first things first, the monster draws an AI card. You don't get a chance to use survival or anything. So, full move in the direction the monster is facing and turn to face the closest survivor. So, yeah, we're already encountering something fun. So, at the start, if monster, if anything instructs you to full move in a direction like towards a board edge that you're already at, you can go either way. As far as everything goes, I think it'd be better to go this way, and then turn to face the closest survivor. And there we go. Yeah, as far as turning goes and facing, there's only 4 directions. You can't, like, face a diagonal for monsters. Survivors don't have a facing. Alright, so pick target. Random survivor in range, and then if no target, graze. So yeah, every single pick target section on an AI card will always have the instinct. Every monster has a different instinct. That's just in case the targeting breaks for whatever reason. So say there are no survivors on the showdown board, which can happen through some fucking black magic. It's through some like insane well, no, it's actually only one fighting art. Secret fighting art to be exact. That's the Slender Man. I guess it's yeah the Gloom Man. That's an interesting one. Anyways. Alright. So, as far as survivors in range go, yeah, Mighty Germ and Caleb. So, yeah, because the monster can move up to here, and then you'll be able to attack the adjacent survivor. Like so. So, let's see, yeah. Whoever gets the high roll gets picked. Alright. Caleb. So, as far as monster movement goes, you can, as long as you continue to move closer to the survivor, you can do each step exactly however you want. So yeah, anything from this to, this to this is valid, you know? Now, as long as every step moves you one space closer. Now, if the target was Mighty Germ, well, first of all, he would get 1 survival, or 1 insanity from being targeted by the monster. Now, even though that is random, he's still picked as the target. But, here's the interesting thing. Every move has to move 1 space closer. But, you don't have to... You could, if you really wanted to, go like this, and move over Caleb, and damage him and all that fun stuff. But that doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything good. But you can just move like so. Yeah, and that's valid as well. And a much better choice. Anyways, Caleb got targeted. So the question is, I believe we want him to face this direction. Yeah. Because the thing is, after the monster attacks, it's gonna use Diabolical, which targets a random survivor in the trample zone, just directly in the line, either direction, and then runs over them. And also the antelope. So normally, when a monster collides with a survivor, you know, by walking over them and all that stuff through movement, The survivor gets knocked down. If the monster ends their movement on top of a survivor, they get the knockback. They get knocked back 5 spaces. But with trample, it also does. So this is a level 2 antelope, so this will do 2 damage to a random hit location. That's not good. Anyways, alright. So, move and attack target. Good morning, Robert Brown. Yeah, well, welcome to, oh yeah, I didn't write it down. I rolled Scarification on you. And, you got a good result, I guess. I forgot to record it. You can only do Scarification once per lifetime. There we go. Alright. Yeah, well, welcome to beating an innocent antelope. Alright. Oh yeah, this is a very, very full card. So not only does the attack have a after damage effect, it's also got a replacement effect or whatever if you've got a persistent injury on the monster. Yeah, if we had crit the location with the ruined horns, persistent injury, instead of doing this whole card, it would just a random survivor just gain 1 survival. Anyways, so the monster has +1 speed and +1 damage. So yeah, move and attack. The move and also turning to face is part of movement. I believe if the monster was like this and had to turn around, that counts as moving for anything that deals with a monster moving, which is interesting. If it was like this, I don't think it counts as moving if it doesn't have to move. Anyways, so this will be 2 speed, 2 plus accuracy. So 2 speed, rolling 2 dice, and any that roll 2 or higher. After, let's see, Caleb's evasion is 3. So yeah, anything that is 5 or higher will hit, and it'll deal 2 damage each. That's 2 hits, and that'll be 2 damage to 2 separate locations. Yeah, because it has +1 damage, that bumps it up to 2. Alright, the head and the waist. It would have been better to spend 1 survival to activate the feather shield and block 2. I will spend 1 survival to dodge. Oops. There's the head and the waist. Yeah. I accidentally flipped the hit location dice. There we go. Now, good morning, Clavio. You're on you're on the list. Yeah, and welcome to destroying an antelope. I was looking for something. Whatever. Yeah, the head hit location, the severe injuries there are a lot worse than everywhere else. So after damage bash, so damage was dealt. So bash is just a weird thing. So it just target is knocked down. But the reason why it doesn't say knocked down is because there are certain effects that can negate bash. So leather armor set, you ignore bash. Simple as that. There are very few things that prevent you from being knocked down from like any source, but there is some things that prevent you from being knocked down from bash. Yeah. All right. So that's the AI card done. And now diabolical. And the monster's turn. Target a random survivor. In the trample zone, the only one there is Caleb. And full move through the target. Move the monster through and past the survivor. If there is no target, full move forward. Right. So Caleb gets knocked down and takes 2 damage to the probably head. Body. Now, well, yeah. Actually, probably body. Because yeah, the hit location dice is a d6. There are 2 body results on this. Because I guess the body is a larger target than all the others, so you're more likely to get hit there. Makes sense. Okay. So, what now? Yeah, that was the end of the monster turn. Okay, yeah. Do we have any reason to encourage Caleb? No. So, yeah. Oh no, we're going through every mechanic. Let's fucking go. So, as far as weapon proficiency goes, yeah, once you hit 2 hunt experience or some other requirements, you're able to start training weapon proficiency. So like Qatar, bow, shield, all that fun stuff. So once you reach mastery, so yeah, at 3 you get the specialization bonus, which is specific for each weapon and all that. And then at 8 you get the mastery bonus, which is specific for each weapon and all that. But everyone, once someone has the mastery bonus, everyone gets the specialization. So, Fist and 2 specialization, we got a master in that, so everyone gets this. You may stand if knocked down at the start of the monster's turn or the survivor's turn, once per round. Which is very useful. Which is why I tried to get that as early as possible. And it's come in handy more than once. Like right now. There we go. Alright. This may be a bit silly, but I'll hit this location with Caleb. He'll get run over again, but that's fine. But yeah, so like this does not cause bash. This just knocks down survivors if you get trampled over, like walked over by the monster. So leather armor set does not negate that. Alright, so survivor turn. Let's open up with Caleb. Alright, there we go. And let's attack with... We could try attacking with the feather shield. Let's see. Be +3 to wound, so it would wound on a 7 or higher. That's not good. And it would have 2 speed. And it would hit on a 6 or higher. So, shield mastery is very good because shield specialization is very good. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, if we can get shield mastery, then everyone will get this benefit. So, oh yeah, exactly. We can see why this would be useful because while a shield is in your gear grid, you're no longer knocked down after collision with a monster. So, yeah, that would be useful right now, but we don't have this bonus. And while a shield is in your gear grid, add 1 armor to all hit locations. So if we get 1 person up to mastery, then everyone will get that benefit. And shields are just very nice to have in general, because it takes 1 slot and it gives you armor on each location. Very, very efficient. But I think doing damage might be more important at this point. Yeah, let's go for the Zenbato attack. This will hit on a 5 or higher because we're in the blind spot. Let's go. And as long as we don't roll a 1, this will crit. If we crit, we don't have to deal with the reaction. Yeah. Oh fuck, nice. Okay, good. I was expecting Caleb to have to take a lantern, an antelope hoof to the chest. So, if you crit, you get to ignore all reactions, but some hit locations will have text above a reaction, which is just stuff that you do before you even attempt to wound. Anyways, we gain 1 Screaming Antelope resource. Very nice. And Internal Bleeding weakens the monster. The screaming antelope gains -1 damage token. Yeah. Oh yeah, Caleb got +1 luck. Yeah. So yeah, -1 damage token. So now, each hit will do exactly what it says on the card. Alright. Very good. And Zenbato, 2 damage, devastating. Alright. And I guess Caleb can move right there. That sounds like a good idea. And now we can take Dr. McJones's turn. Alright. So, let's see. Yeah. We'd like to use Cat Eye Circlet again, because now we don't know what the top hit location cards are. This is a bit of a cheesy strategy to always have always use Cat Eye Circlet, but it's very effective. So, yeah. Palette? On a failure, yeah, we'll have to spend 1 survival or take 3 damage to the arms. We could give it -1 speed if we crit here. Yeah, I'd like to hit there with Junie. That would work out well. Restless Hoof. Attacking with a melee weapon is kicked out of reach. Have to spend an action to retrieve it before it can be used again. With Fist and Tooth, you suffer Dislocated Shoulder. And the Furry Throat, you get more luck when attacking with a shield or a club. I do want to train someone in clubs. Preferably Dr. McJones, because he could get the Thunder Maul. Oh yeah, and if you crit here, there's a 1 in 10 chance that you just instantly kill the antelope. Yeah, it's a very fun hit location. Now, let's see. I would like to draw this with Mighty Germ, so that we don't have to bother with this at all. Oh yeah, and Destroyed Hoof. No, not there. I think it was one of the ones that we wounded. Oh yeah, but as far as killing the monster goes, of course, every time you wound the monster, you take a card out of the AI deck off the top. And once there are no cards in the AI deck and you wound it, it dies. It's its hit points is the move pool. It's a very interesting system. So yeah, we'll put that on top. I guess this on the bottom. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. So yeah, Dr. McJones will have to move and dash in order to attack with the catgut bow. And we'll put him over here. Yeah, just in case. I don't know, and it seems like a nice place so that the monster can't. It's good to keep survivors out of a diabolical zone or whatever. Because yeah, at the end of the monster's turn, it does that nonsense. You want to have only 1 person in the zone, depending on who gets attacked. Now let's see. Yeah, so dash with Mighty Germ. Lose 1 survival. Did we get it back? Oh wait, no, that didn't look like a good roll. We would have gotten it back. Nah. I don't like using the F button to roll. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Not to me. That scares me a little bit. Anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So, you can see here. Oh, maybe we should attack with the Clawhead Arrow instead. No, we can search to do that later. No. We're fine. So, Catgut Bow. We failed to wound last time, I believe. Yeah. So we didn't get the... You have to wound with a weapon during the showdown to be eligible for weapon proficiency. Which means that, yeah, shields are generally pretty damn weak. So that makes shield proficiency rather hard to get. You have to work for it. So, yeah, bow. No, 2 perfect hits. Nice. We don't get any benefit for perfect hits at the moment, but no, it's nice to see. So, Restless Hoof. I guess either of these are fine. Doesn't matter the order. So, we'll wound on a 3 or higher. Yeah, we rolled a 1 last time. No! We rolled a 2 this time. Failure if attacking with a melee weapon? No. Piston Tooth? No. So we don't... nothing happens with the reaction, thankfully. As far as the other location goes... 10. That is a crit. So we get to ignore the reaction, and... critical wound. The screaming antelope chokes on the blood spilling from its undermouth. The monster gains -1 speed token. Archive this card. There we go. So that is 1 wound, and -1 speed token. Okay. So now it'll do the damage, the attack profiles exactly as the card says. It lost the benefits of the tokens that it gets for being level 2. Interesting. Alright. And... Let's see, yeah, we can send Junie in. Oh yeah, we took Caleb's turn, we took Mighty Germ's turn. Alright. Oh yeah, Dr. McJones, I want him to move onto the bug patch. And there we go. So. Yeah, there we go, that was Dr. McJones' turn, yeah. He used the Cat Eye Circle and then moved. As far as survivor turns go, you get an action and a movement for each survivor's act, and you can't split up survivor turns. You can't do like move with Caleb, move with Mighty Germ, and then attack with Caleb, and then attack with Mighty Germ. In order to do something like that, you'd have to use survival to dash or surge. So, it's important. Alright. Junie could draw into the trap card. Whatever. So, we'll have Junie use the Lion Beast Qatar. Let's see. 3 speed. He'll hit on 4 or higher from being in the blind spot. And he'll wound on a 4 or higher or crit on an 8 or higher. Overall, pretty good. Is that a 3? No, that's an 8. Alright, that's 2 hits. Okay. So, Furry Throat and a Restless Back. These both get extra crit for a shield or club. It would have been nice to draw those with Caleb. Anyways, let's do the back first, just in case. I don't want to instantly kill the antelope. 8. That is a crit. So, your strike lands squarely on the monster's squirming spine, accompanied by a sickening crunch. Affects some AI cards. And as far as the Furry Throat goes... no crit. That is still a wound, though. Yeah. We could have snapped his neck instantly, if we got very lucky. Oh, yeah, and as far as everything goes... And we don't have to worry about leader. Let's see. Oops. Mighty Germ wounded with a bow, so he's eligible for bow proficiency. And Junie wounded with a Qatar, so he's eligible for Qatar proficiency. And now, yeah, let's surge with Junie and activate Rawhide Headband to look at the top 2 cards. Well, actually, fuck it. Let's go. Let's surge with Dr. McJones and activate Cat Eye Circlet again. So, delicate inverted knee. Ooh, whenever the monster starts its movement, it can be knocked down. Giant tongue. -2 toughness, so we're more likely to wound. Has a 50-50 chance of giving us extra insanity or doing brain damage. And a restless flank. Reflex just turn to face the attacker. Okay. Let's put that on the bottom. Like, resource, okay. We want to crit the location. Well, we want to crit every location. That would be nice, but we especially want to crit the locations with the resource as a reward. Because that's why we're doing this. We want resources so we can build thick armor for the next year. So, yeah. And we'll be able to Rawhide Headband with Mighty Germ after this attack is done. Alright. Let's see if we get the survival back from Surging. No. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we're still at 9 survival. And 8. We probably could have done a level 3 antelope. As opposed to a level 2. Tempting. Anyways, so Junie, attacking again. We'll hit on 4 or higher. 2 hits. Nice, we're leaving the shield one up. Alright. And as far as this goes... Yeah, let's go with the restless flank first. So... do we wound or do we crit? That is just enough for a wound. Yeah, as far as, yeah. Oh no, if I didn't explain it. To wound a monster. Yeah, every monster has a toughness stat, determined by level and all that fun stuff. Yeah, the stat lines are provided here on the reference card for each monster. Level 2 Antelope has 10 toughness, 8 movement, +1 speed and +1 damage. So, toughness is basically AC. As far as everything goes, you roll a d10, and you add your strength and your weapon's strength to the attack. And if it's equal to or higher than the toughness, then you wound. If it's lower, then you fail. So, giant tongue, -2 toughness. So we'll wound on a 2 or higher. 8. That's a crit. Yeah, a crit is 10, and each point of luck increases your crit range by 1. So, rather than doing the weird brain damage or insanity, gain 1 screaming antelope resource. Oh, good morning, Scarecrow. Welcome to the Survivor Nameless Buddy. No. This is Kingdom Death Monster. A neat board game. There we go. Now we got a large flat tooth. When you gain this, a survivor of your choice gains +1 insanity. Its surface is rough and bumpy. I guess Dr. McJones is the lowest insanity. But yeah, let's see. Let's see, you're 178th in line. Uh-oh. Yeah, the list is far too long. Based a cringe poker RNG? Based? Yeah, this is a very interesting, like, I guess PvE board game. It's like a campaign. Well, it is a campaign. We're on Lantern Year 15 out of 30. The later years will go more quickly once we reach a power level where you can just like stomp level 3 monsters easily enough. There was a tabletop RPG where I think it's the Wildlands? Something. The Weird West? Anyways, the spell system involves playing a hand of poker against death in order to cast your spells or something like that. Something very flavorful. But yeah. If you have any questions about the game that I'm playing right now, feel free to ask. I like talking about it. It's fun. Alright. Alright, so let's surge with Mighty Germ. Let's see if we get the survival back due to the Rawhide armor set bonus of whenever we perform a survival action. Get 1 survival back on a d10, 6 or higher. There we go, we got it back. So activate the Rawhide headband, reveal the top two AI cards, put them back in any order. Alright. So organize this a little bit. So, now that I think about it, I should look into all the probabilities for poker. Sounds interesting. These are both annoying. Oh, Crush Spine. Let's fucking go. Yeah. We have crushed the monster's spine. How do you play? It's a little complicated. I'll explain everything as I'm doing it again. I mean, I normally do. That's a good habit I picked up from Magic the Gathering, is explaining every single play. Oh, you're researching poker. I wonder if there's any like weird mathematics in the field of like different poker decks. Interesting. But anyways, it's grid based and turn based and RNG based. Funny how you found stuff made by former card game players like MTG and Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of Magic the Gathering pros, after winning enough Pro Tours and whatnot, just moved on to professional poker. Like, a lot. It's very impressive. Obviously because you can make a lot more money with professional poker than Magic the Gathering, and yeah, well, if it's about the same skill level, there's a lot of like, you know, mind games and reads and bluffing and all that. Anyways, yeah, the monster has an AI deck and a hit location deck. So as far as what the monster does each turn, rather than having like a monster with like in D&D with like attacks that it can use and you have the DM control it, it's got an AI deck. And instead of like rolling against AC to see if you hit and then rolling a damage number to see how much damage you do, bluff the monster. No, I meant Magic the Gathering. No. Come on, Stubborn Deer. Is this Super Mario? No, this is Kingdom Death Monster. Sorry, bro. Welcome to the survivor name list. You're 179th in line to get the survivor named after you. I need to do something about that. But yeah, this is an interesting tabletop game. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, Crush Spine means this won't do anything. Don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I'll walk through everything as much as I can. So, next turn. Let's see, Dr. McJones gets the monster controller tile. So, if I was playing with multiple players and not playing solo, whoever controlled Dr. McJones's survivor would be the one that gets to move the monster and decide all the fun stuff. So, as far as everything goes, Antelope AI. Okay, the monster will draw. So yeah, the start of the monster's turn draws the top card of the AI deck. Happens to be Rundown. I'm pretty sure the persistent injury effects only affect that block of text. I really do need to look into that later. It's not a huge problem. It doesn't like actually affect things. full move in the direction the monster is facing and turn to face the closest survivor. Right. And so full move and then turn to face. Closest survivor is Junie over there. And pick target. Closest knockdown survivor. No one is knocked down. The closest survivor in range. That would be Junie. And then move twice and attack target. If the target is knocked down, this attack gains +3 speed. No one's knocked down, but instead the monster cries out in pain and is knocked down because we managed to crush its spine earlier in the fight. But this is silly, and I'm pretty sure this is how it works. I hope it is because it's funny. But diabolical. So the monster has this level of antelope starts with 2 traits. So this just affects like how the monster works. So trample. When the monster collides with the survivor, they suffer damage equal to the monster's level to a random hit location. So if the monster runs you over, you take damage. You'd normally just get knocked down or pushed away. And diabolical, at the end of the monster's turn, target a random survivor in the trample zone, which is anywhere like this. You can see the zone defined right there. So the only person in the zone is Junie. Getting charged by a large animal is no fun. Getting charged by a bank. Yeah, right there. Unless you're a rodeo clown. I believe that... wait, I don't think rodeo clowns have fun. I thought it was like more of a serious job, surprisingly. I think. I don't know. That's a very strange thought that it's... Oh, okay. It's an adrenaline junkie kind of thing. It's very silly to think that someone's job is literally to save someone's life by just jumping into a ring with a little large animal and being a clown. Very, very silly. Alright. Most of the rodeo clowns you knew didn't get into it on purpose but loved it afterwards. Did they show up for a birthday party at the rodeo and fell into the pit? Anyways. There's nothing that says that the monster can't move while knocked down. I don't think. Maybe there is and I'm just completely wrong, but... So, full move through the target. Move the monster through and past the survivor. If there is no target, full move forward. Whatever. So, full move through Junie. And he'll take 2 damage to the... We'll roll a random hit location to see where it goes. To the waist. This is... yeah. Oh. So it kind of is like that, minus the clown suit. I see. But yeah. So as far as survivors, the player character, HP and all that goes, each location has armor. So yeah, if you have any armor in your gear grid, it'll add armor to that location. Shields do as well, etc. And injury boxes as well. The injury boxes are just your natural HP. So we've basically got 3 HP on the waist. So you can take 1 to the armor. Each injury box is just 1 damage. If you take off the heavy one, you get knocked down. So basically, if you hit 0 HP, you get knocked down. Any damage past 0 will make you roll on the severe injury table, which has various effects. Almost all of them bad. One of them neutral. So, on the head, 1 to 2, head explosion. Your head erupts in a shower of gore, killing you instantly. All other survivors are so disturbed that they lose 1 survival. That's about how that goes. Yeah. Good morning, Eghost. Thank you for the raid. Ghosty. Good morning, Undead B-Man. Welcome to the survivor name list. And good morning, Kaoken? Oh, Kaoken. Next. Holy shit, that's a lot of Kaoken. And good morning, Kuragi. Yeah. Who died? No one yet. Antelope's going to die. I don't have Dragon Ball Z on the mind. But yeah. Alright, well, welcome to the Survivor name list. Undead B-Man and Kaioken. Let's see. Kaioken? There we go. But yes, well, welcome to Kingdom Death Monster. A very, very fun game. Well, what were we doing, Egos? Was it good? I know the gamer the gamer tagged like some 50-year-old man like signing up on like for his bank account with like XX Elite Sniper XX at gmail.com. Oh yeah, I actually got to the point of making a Shadowrunner. You've explained Shadowrun to the point of making character creation. You better upload the VODs on YouTube so that they're easy to find. Okay. Oh, I see. Anyways, oh shit. Yeah, let me explain something complicated again. So, at a certain point, once you reach 200 experience normally, you're able to start training a weapon proficiency. Keep forgetting? You better edit all your videos together too. You better become Jonathan Shadowrun. Alright. But yeah, so weapon proficiency at the end of every fight. If you wounded with that weapon type, you can get proficiency. Certain points you get bonuses. 3 you get specialization. 8 you get mastery. So every weapon has different specialization and mastery bonuses. So Piston 2 specialization. So this is for your natural melee weapon. Every survivor can attack with Piston Tooth. Once you get that, you may stand if knocked down at the start of the monster's turn or the survivor's turn, once per round. So that's very useful to have, you know. But once you reach mastery on any weapon proficiency, everyone gets the specialization bonus. With Piston Tooth, that means just everyone gets that bonus. And also the Piston Tooth Master gets a +2 accuracy and strength for everything. It's great. So, everyone gets this nice benefit. So I can just have Junie stand up. Normally, when you get knocked down, you don't stand up until the end of the next monster's turn. So the thing with being knocked down is you cannot take any actions other than dodging. So you want to be able to take actions all the time. Oh, and while the monster is knocked down, yeah, Piston Tooth is sick. There are a lot of neat benefits that you can get for it as well. Anyways, while the monster is knocked down, all attacks hit on 3 or higher, and you get to ignore all reactions on hit locations. Speaking of... Twitter DMs, let's go. Anyways. Let's move Caleb right here. And so speaking of weapon proficiency, Caleb is training in shield proficiency. So I would like to wound with this. The problem is, shield proficiency is very good. The mastery and the specialization are incredible, but it's very difficult to wound with shield because they have low damage. Just generally poor stats. Oh yeah, as far as weapons go, at top left is the attack profile. There's a lot going on. This is just from the mod. It shows you the attack profiles after all the modifiers on the character sheet and the monster and all that fun stuff. I can explain that fairly easily. Let's see. Hearts of Iron 4 is less complicated. The stuff gradually ramps up in this. Anyways, so yeah, Lion Beast guitar is a cool one. So at the top left of this card, you can see that 2, 7 plus 3. So the 2 is the speed. That's how many dice you roll when you attack with it. 7 plus is the accuracy. That means any dice that you roll with it that are 7 or higher are hits. So if I roll 2 dice, let's see, that would be 0 hits. If we did hit, we would draw an AI card, like this one. And then we would roll a d10 to see if we wound. And then we add our weapon strength and of course our survivor strength to it. But yeah, that's the strength is added to that roll to see if we get higher than the toughness. And then if we wound there, you take the top card of the monster's AI deck and move it to the wound stack. But yeah, survivor stats affect the weapon stats. The speed, Junie has 1 speed. Junie has 2 accuracy, holy shit. I didn't notice that. I forgot about that, that's insane. But yeah, so he'd roll 3 dice. 2 accuracy means any of them that roll 5 or higher would hit. And he has 3 strength. So he adds 6 strength to the roll, which means 4 or higher would wound the monster's toughness. And deadly gives you +1 luck when you attack with this weapon. Paired, if you have another copy of this in your gear grid, you get to add the speed to it as well. So if I had 2 Lion Beast guitars, it would have 4 speed. That's not very useful, by the way. But also we have an item in our gear grid that's giving us +1 luck. So we've got so normally you get a critical wound on a 10. We have 1 luck from that and 1 more from the Lion Beast guitar. So we'll crit on an 8, 9, or 10. And you can see here the mod for this does all that math for you. There's only a few times when you have to do some like specific stuff to get it to show properly. If you have a bonus that's specific to a weapon, you can just put a token for that stat change on it. So let's say I get 1 more speed when attacking with the Zenbato. No, slow still goes in effect. Don't worry about that. 1 more speed on the Lion Beast guitar. You can see right down there, Junie's. You can see it bump up to 4. And if we put it down here, you can see it bump up to 4 as well. If we put it on that leather shield, it doesn't change that because it's a different weapon. And very handy. Oh yeah, we moved with Caleb, and then I was gonna attack with the shield. It's probably not the best idea. Yeah, feather shield. It has 0 strength, which is very annoying. Yeah, this is one of the times where the mod is a little bit annoying because it doesn't show the stats for the leather shield or feather shield. It just, for some reason, I guess they forgot about this one. So as far as speed goes, Caleb has -1 speed. So 2 speed, no accuracy modifier, so this will hit on. Well, oh wait, no. Monster's knocked down. This will hit on 3 or higher regardless. So those are 2 hits. Draw 2 AI cards. I mean, hit location cards. Nice, no trap. So, delicate inverted knee and restless muzzle. Oh, nice. Both of these are have the same text at the top. If you hit with a club or shield, you clobber the monster and gain +2 luck when attempting to wound this location. So, as far as everything goes, Caleb has 1 luck. So if he was trying to wound, he has to roll. Okay, so 0 strength on the feather shield, which is not good. 3 strength on Caleb himself. So he'd have to roll 7 or higher. As far as critting the location goes, let's see, 1 luck, so 10, 9, +2. 7, 8, 9, or 10 will crit. So he can only crit. Yeah, we only have to worry about rolling 7 or higher. Well, let's do this one first. That's a failure. Unfortunate. And restless muzzle. This could knock the monster down. Oh yeah, you can see the reminder text right there. While a monster is knocked down, all reactions are cancelled, and all hit rolls succeed on 3+. Anyways, let's see if we crit. No! Damn it. That's very unfortunate. Well, that was Caleb's movement and all that. Alright. That was his turn. Let's take Dr. McJones's turn. As far as other silly stuff we can do. XCOM, baby. It wasn't a 95% chance. The funny thing about XCOM is there are mods that can show you the exact stuff. Alright. Have a good day, Undead B-Man. Have a good one. I'll need the luck. I need to get the wounds. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. So, Dr. McJones has the cat eye circlet on his gear grid. So, we can spend an action to, instead of activating a weapon or anything like that, we can spend an action to reveal the next 3 monster hit locations and put them back in any order. That's why I had the top one showing last time. Have a good night, KO Ken. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. And yeah. And good morning, Doc Pestis. Oh. Let me put this back on. There we go. Yeah, good night and all that. Just beat an antelope to death and explain the mechanics a lot, because it's fun. Taking Dr. McJones's turn right now. So, activating Cat Eye Circlet. There we go. So, that's the problem that we were looking for. Wailing Slide. So every monster has a trap card in its hit location deck to reshuffle it and all that fun stuff. So when we draw this, it'll cancel the entire attack, the monster will get up, and it'll perform this. The Screaming Antelope panics, its undermouth unleashing an inhuman wail. It bucks wildly and leaps into the air. The attacker is doomed, which means you cannot take any action. You can't do anything while you're doomed. So you have to wait for the end of the card. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 2 brain damage per monster level, knockback 5, and are knocked down. And then, the monster lands on its belly and begins to slide on its teeth. Turn the monster directly away from the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. On collision, non-deaf survivors gain 1 random disorder in addition to normal collision rules. Yeah, that's fun. A restless rump. We'd get to ignore the reaction on that, and that as well. Oh, yeah, the problem with this... Oh, wait, no, we get to ignore the reflex because it's knocked down. I would like to attack this as soon as possible. So yeah, reflex just means... Yeah, slide on its teeth. It's got the... on its stomach, it's got like a giant mouth with the teeth. Yeah. Now, all of the monsters in this are very, very interesting. Yeah, the core game monsters are a lot less strange than the other ones. As far as everything goes, an antelope with teeth on the bottom. Oh yeah. It doesn't really show it too well on a lot of the things. Yeah, the hand is sick. Yeah, white lion, just a lion with human hands and shark teeth as well, I believe. That one's not like expounded upon or anything. A giant phoenix bird with hand parasites on it, and a face inside of its mouth, and time powers. That one's a bit more extreme than the others. Kingsman, a weird, like, bug man. Yeah, the inside is just full of, like, organs. And it has an exoskeleton. Yeah, they have issues not drawing hands. And speaking of, here's the hand. Some sort of entity. He's like a big dude. And all that. But yeah, he's like a master swordsman, and the entire fight, he fights you with just like fisted. He just fights you with his fists. And at the end of the fight, if you deal damage to him, there's an AI card called Respect, or a trait card, whatever, and where he'll unsheath the sword and do 1 strike with it, and it burns all flammable gear within like several spaces because it's that fast of a strike. It's cool. And the butcher is just a dude. Pretty much, I don't, something in a suit of armor. And the dung defender. What about the dung beetle knight? Improved unarmed strike is underrated. Yeah, this dude has an attack called full force flick, or full power flick. Yeah, a lot of the hand's attacks are like, it draws it, and then he waits for people to get into the attack zone. If not, then someone suffers a penalty. But he's just like, hey, come here. Like the lineup, and it just like points to the ground in front of him. And then next turn he draws the card and performs the action. All that fun stuff. Anyways, let's get back on track. So yeah, the antelope for the giant mouth, the reflex here. If we draw this hit location after attempting to wound, whether we succeed or fail, unless we crit, it'll perform the reflex. Critical wound overrides any reflexes, good or bad. Okay, let's do it like this. But yeah, if we were attacking with a melee weapon and we roll 1 or 2, the monster would eat the weapon. And if we attacked with fist and tooth, the monster would just eat the arm that we were attacking with. Very, very rough. Alright. Let's get a bit risky. And let's attack with the shield with Caleb again. Let's use 1 survival to surge and do exactly that. Now, I would like to... We still have to roll a 7 or higher to actually hit. And we'd have to roll a 1 or 2 on one of these. That's a good enough chance. Fuck it. There we go. Only 1 hit. God damn it. That's unfortunate. So, we get to ignore the reflex because the monster is knocked down. We don't have to worry about that. We'll only crit on a 9 or 10 though, and we'll only wound on a 7 or higher. Oh, thank fuck, finally. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the attacking with the shield with Caleb anymore. So, there we go. If we crit, we would have gotten 1 resource. And... oh, the persistent injury there is actually kind of bad. When the monster collides with the survivor, they are drenched in blood and gain 1d10 insanity. Yeah, we don't need to move with Dr. McJohn's. I want to activate that bug patch eventually. Yeah, and then we wound. There we go. And it's only got 5 AI cards left, so we need to do 6 more damage, basically. Okay, yeah, 1 card and then the trap card. As long as we attack with something with 1 speed, we're fine. Junie's got, like, fucking infinite speed. Let's move Mighty Germ right there. And... he has the Clawhead Arrow. So, arrows are interesting. Bows almost always have Cumbersome. So you can't, you have to spend your movement in addition to your action to activate it to attack. Arrows, slow, so it can you only roll 1 dice to attack with it. Even if you have like 100 speed, you can only roll 1 attack with it. Ammo bow, so you must have a bow in your gear grid to activate this. And if you hit, the monster gains -1 evasion token, and you can only use this once per showdown. It's very useful. Evasion is anti-accuracy, so we'll just hit more consistently afterwards. Also, it does have very high strength, good accuracy, and it does not have Cumbersome. You can move and shoot an arrow. Also, so yeah, let's attack. We get +1 accuracy from being in the blind spot, and... oh wait, no, it's knocked down, so we hit on the 3 or higher regardless. Yeah, blind spot does not matter. Okay, good. I almost forgot about that. So, restless rump. And we get to ignore the reflex. We could get a resource if we crit. 5. Yeah, that's a wound. We wound on a 2 or higher with the clawhead arrow, just because of yeah, Mighty Germ's strength and all that. And also the clawhead arrow has a 6 strength modifier, which is pretty high. Alright. Now, I kinda want to draw the trap card, because our survivors do have quite a bit of insanity. Anyways, that was Mighty Germ's turn. Oh, Dr. McJones only did that first time. We could Surge to... yeah. Let's Surge and activate Cat Eye Circlet again. We have to spend a survival to do that. But let's look at the top 3 AI cards and move them around. Restless Ear, higher crit chance with a shield or a club, and Restless Inner Thigh. You give it -1 movement if we wound. If we crit, every time it moves, it suffers an additional wound. Very spicy. Yeah, we could... we already surged with Caleb. Unfortunate. Does Junie have anything with low speed? No. How unfortunate. Let's Surge with Mighty Germ. We'll spend 1 survival to gain an extra action and use it immediately. And Rawhide Armor Set gives us a 50% chance to... no, we did not get the survival back. But yeah, armor sets are interesting. Rawhide Armor gives us extra armor just for completing the set. And any survival action. So dodge, encourage, surge, dash. And there's one more that we'll unlock later. Whenever we perform one of those, on the 6+, we gain 1 survival. Pretty okay. Alright. So we basically get double the survival on anyone with a full Rawhide Armor set. It's very nice. So let's actually attack with Dragon Slayer. In case this looks familiar, this is the exact same name as the sword that the Guts uses in Berserk. This isn't just a Berserk reference. This is just a... this is just from Berserk. It's silly. I assume the name Dragon Slayer is public domain. It's generic enough. But yeah, it's a giant sword. So, it's great. It's fantastic. So frail, slow, sharp, devastating 1, and early iron. It is a lot. It's too thick to be called a sword. More like a hunk of iron, whatever. So frail, if you draw a super dense hit location with it, the weapon breaks at the end of the attack. So we have to be careful with it. Slow, we can only roll 1 dice for it. Sharp, we add 1d10 to our strength every wound attempt. So it basically has an extra 5.5 strength. And devastating 1. Zanbato has this as well. But whenever we wound, we inflict an additional wound. And early iron. When a wound roll result is 1, cancel any unresolved hit locations and end your attack. For the most part, that does nothing, because we only roll 1 at a time. But... yeah, that's on... if we get frenzied, and we get more speed and we can ignore slow, then we can... yeah, then that'll be a problem. Maybe, not really. Anyways. Yeah, Mighty Germ has that on his back the whole time. So we'll hit on... oh yeah, 3 or higher. Monster's knocked down. Nice. Perfect hit. That doesn't do anything for us, but some things we'll call and say like, oh, if you get a perfect hit, gain 1 survival, or something like that. So we'll draw that Restless Inner Thigh. Oh shit. So we ignore all reactions, including any beneficial reactions, so we won't get that, we won't be able to get that bonus. I'm a fool. Anyways, as long as we don't roll a 1, it hits. We don't even need to roll for sharp. Even with just the +9 strength, it already will wound on anything other than a 1. Alright, so that's a wound. Yeah, I don't need to roll that. So, if the monster wasn't knocked down, we would get that sick bonus of -1 movement token. Unfortunate. And AI deck is empty. There's still cards in the AI discard, so that gets shuffled in. Devastating. So yeah, we did the 1 more. And then, let's see. No, everyone took their turn. Okay. So, next turn. Junie is the monster controller. Let's draw the top card. Oh yeah, and whenever the monster draws an AI card, it gets back up. Thor. Full move in the direction the monster is facing and turn to face the closest survivor. Yeah, this is the one with the ruined horns, damn it. I was thinking the restless back one. Right. Closest survivor. Random survivor in range. That would be Mighty Germ or Caleb Horus. Oh yeah, survival actions. You can only take 1 survival action, or you can only do each survival action once per round. Each round starts on the monster's turn. So, if you surge or dash during the monster's turn, you can't do it during the survivor's turn. With that survivor, basically. And then, yeah. Anyways. Oops. Random survivor, so we'll have to roll to see who gets the higher roll. So whoever gets higher gets picked. Green, Mighty Germ. Alright. So, move and attack. 1 speed, 2+ for accuracy, etc, etc. Oh. Before that... No, we can dash with him. It should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine with this. So, yeah, move and attack. As far as monster attack profiles go, 1 speed, 2+, 1 damage. So a level 2 antelope would normally have +1 damage and speed, but through wounds and all that, we've given it I think critical results like entirely. We've given it -1 speed and -1 damage, so it does exactly what the card says. Let's see. So Mighty Germ got targeted. His evasion is 2, so 1 speed will roll 1 dice, and it'll hit on a 4 or higher, and it'll deal 1 damage. If we had is this the one to... No. There's a hit location with a critical wound with a persistent injury or ruined horns, which would just make this not do anything. Good morning, Sergeant. Welcome to Kingdom Death Monster. We're bullying an antelope. Did you get in it? Yeah, you did, I believe. I don't think so. Yeah, you're just chilling. You've got 2 good fighting arts. Yeah. Alright, so... So yeah, 1 speed, it'll hit on 4 or higher. Alright, that is a hit. It will deal 1 damage to the... We roll a hit location dice to see which location. The arms. And now, we can use dodge. So yeah, I may as well explain the survival Shinzig for fun. So dodge, avoid the damage from a hit. Dash, gain 1 action movement and use it immediately. Surge, gain 1 movement and use it immediately. And encourage, call it to a fellow survivor. They stand up if they are knocked down. Didn't expect them to live for this long? I'm a little surprised. Well, you haven't really done that much yet. Yeah, you're just sitting in reserve. You could be useful. Yeah, we can just spend 1 survival and dodge. And we perform the survival action. We get to roll 1d10 to see if we get a survival back. That was 6 or higher, so we do. And that's after damage bash, but we didn't take any damage, so we don't get knocked down from that. And there we go. And now, diabolical. So, at the end of the monster's turn, random survivor in the trample zone, we've got 3 dudes there. Everyone other than Dr. McJones. The highest roll is 5. That's Junie. He has more than enough HP to survive. So, that arrow in the card, the line break between the trample zone and the full move through the target, that's a flow point, which means you can activate your survival actions right there. Now that's your opportunity to do instant speed bullshit, like activating dash with Mighty Germ. Nice, we get the survival back, and moving out of the way. And Junie should be absolutely fine. The monster will move all the way down there, and we can activate dash with Caleb and move all the way down here. Yeah, and then Screaming Antelope will full move through the target, move the monster through and past the survivor. Right. 2 damage to the... Probably waste. Yeah. I already took damage there, I knew I'd get unlucky. Alright, and because Fist and Tooth specialization on everyone, we could just have them stand back up for free. Alright. So, survivor turn. Oh yeah, I managed to get a shield wound in with Caleb. I should record that. I don't even have a guitar on Dr. McJones, so I cannot gain proficiency on him. There we go. Alright. Now, I really want to activate some of these. Yeah. I really want to activate all of these, actually. We can take a little bit more time. So, for Dr. McJones' turn. Yeah, so we've got all these terrain pieces. Oh yeah, we can activate the Nightmare Tree. Interesting. So, well, first of all, we've got the Bug Patch. You can roll 1d10. Good morning, Carmen Scarlet. Screw plastic, it kills fish. Oh no, I've got a lot of gray plastic sitting on my shelf because of this game. Oh, frick. Are you on the name list? Welcome to the Survivor name list. Yeah, 182nd in line. Yeah, well, welcome to Kingdom Death Monster. Straight to the cause. Gomena, sorry. Alright. No. Yeah, the sea turtles taking the plastic to make plastic explosives. Yeah, it's all a big ploy by Big Sea Turtle. I see. I forgot about that somehow. Holy fuck, that was months ago. Yeah, that was during the Cave Story playthrough I made that joke. Yeah, anyways. So, Bug Patch, if we're on or adjacent to it, we can spend an action to activate it. To scavenge. We do not have a scavenger kit, so we don't get a bonus to it, but... we could get something good. A random basic resource, or random vermin. And good morning, Xenocato, as well. No, yeah, you're already on your 134th in line. God damn it, this is too long. I need to do something about the name list. Anyways. Yeah, we'll take Dr. McJones' turn, and instead of activating Cat Eye Circlet for once, we're going to activate the Bug Patch. 2 is you catch nothing. This, surprisingly, does not archive the terrain. So this sticks around. We can just surge and activate it again. 5. 1 random vermin resource, and then archive the terrain. So archive is just put it back in the box, and in this case is just delete it. Vermin are interesting. There are some fun ones here. Probably a crab spider. Ooh, cyclops fly. This isn't useful like this. So we can have someone eat it, and there's just a 30% chance they die, 20% chance of nothing, and a 50% chance of +1 accuracy. It's not really worth it unless you have far too many survivors, and you don't mind if they die or get a cool bonus. Now, at this point, we have not very many survivors. Alright, and then for his movement, we can move him closer to an acanthus. You can make 13 tables, and then roll off the name for one of those, yeah. Nah, I guess that could work. That's very specific. It could work. Or I could just make it random. Yeah. Although that is a good idea because it makes the earlier players more likely or whatever. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, the acanthus plants. We roll a d10. We don't have a sickle, so we don't get that sick bonus. But we could get the 1 survival, or if we're lucky, we could get a fresh acanthus. And the nightmare tree. We have a chance of gaining an ant, vermin resource, or we could get a broken lantern, which is useful. Actually, let's have Junie use his action to. Oh yeah, that was Dr. McJones' turn. Let's have Junie activate Rawhide Headband. So there's only 1 card in the AI deck. The AI deck. So we're supposed to look at the top 2, but there's only 1. You don't get to shuffle the AI discard in. If there's 0, you can't use Rawhide Headband at all. Bite just does 1 damage. We can dodge that with whoever gets targeted. That's fine. Yeah, both of these attacks only have 1 speed, so we only have to worry about Diabolical after the hit. And then we can just move Junie over here. Move Mighty Germ over here. No, let's move Junie here instead. And then Caleb here. That should be fun. Alright. This is closest survivor, which would be either Mighty Germ or Junie. Yeah, let's just go to the next turn. Alright. So, draw an AI card. And bite. Closest survivor. The party's made up of badasses who poke a nightmarish monster on an annual basis. Kinda. No, our whole settlement is. And it's not an annual basis. You'd get too old that way. Yeah, Daishium is getting close to retirement, which is why I haven't been using him that much. He's going to be used for the Manhunter and the Butcher fight coming up. Same with Sir Ryu, who does not have very much hunt experience, but he's got almost maximum Twilight Sword proficiency. Which, once you hit once you hit Twilight Sword Mastery, instead of getting a cool bonus, that survivor just walks off into the darkness to fulfill some greater purpose. Or something cool like that. But anyways. Let's see. So we want to save him for cool fights. The sword is very good at this point. Oh yeah, the monster drew bite. So who's got more HP, Mighty Germ or Junie? Mighty Germ can take 2 damage anywhere. Junie could roll waste again, and then he'd take one heavy injury, he'd get knocked down, and then he still has damage left over, so he'd roll on the severe injury table, and that could kill him very easily. So Mighty Germ. Dun-dun-dun. It's a 5. He's got 2 evasion. Yeah, that hits. So that hits on a 4 or higher because 2 evasion. That would be 2 damage to the arms. Yeah, whatever. We'll spend 1 survival to dodge, and let's see if we get the survival back. We do. Nice. And then, end of the turn, Diabolical. So, the only survivor in the zone is Mighty Germ. Right? And 2 damage to the waist. Yeah, Junie would have rolled waste for the hit location, and yeah, that would have had a good chance of killing him. So stone columns, obstacle, impassable, destructible, whatever. So when a survivor collides with it, whenever you get knocked back, and you end up getting knocked back into this, you take 1 damage to a random hit location and remove the column from the board. And when a monster walks over it, it's just removed from the board, like so. Anyways, we can have Mighty Germ stand back up. Caleb should be taking hits from now on. He's got plenty of armor on each location. Yeah, the only one of the cards left targets a random survivor. That's a bit annoying. So let's have Dr. McJones activate the Acanthus plant. Yeah. So 5. Find something tasty and consume it. Gain 1 survival and archive the terrain. So yeah, just gain 1 survival. And then we'll have him move over here. Let's see, random survivor in range. That'd be 8 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. That seems wrong. Oh yeah, I counted that completely incorrectly. Yeah, anyone interacting with some of those Acanthus plants will be eligible for being targeted. Yeah, we can have Mighty Germ go here. Activate this Acanthus plant. 5, same result. 1 survival, because he eats it. No one has a shattered jaw, so everyone can eat. That's fine. Although I do want to activate the Nightmare Tree as well with everyone. Yeah, the Nightmare Tree. Oh yeah. Each survivor may only use this once per showdown. So we do want to get a bunch of broken lanterns. Because, so one thing about resources is the resource dex. Oh shit, this should be reset. Okay, good. Yeah, we never gained any basic resources so far this year. But the resource deck is the limit of those resources. So I think there's only like 3 broken lanterns, 2 maybe. Yeah, there's 2 broken lanterns in the deck. So if we get those, we can't get any more. Not until we record everything. At the end of the year. Or start of the next year. Whatever. End of the next settlement phase. There we go. Alright, so this gets archived. Yeah, we eat it. We can have Junie move over here. And we have more than enough survival to finish this fight easily. Except with Caleb. Caleb's not in a good spot. What if there's no one in range of this one? Graze. Oh yeah, we'll have Junie dash. Let's see if he gets the survival back. He does. Right. And let's surge. Let's see if he gets it back. He does not. Alright, let's activate it. So, there we go. Let's see, how fun is it? 5. Tangled in hairy grass, you are knocked down. Damn. And then, yeah, Mighty Germ already took his turn. Dr. McJones did. Junie. So the antelope's gonna be here, and it's gonna move that many spaces. I mean, we could have Mighty Germ dash and surge to activate another Acanthus plant. He has far more than enough survival. Okay, so let's see if we get it back. We do. Let's activate one nearby. Let's activate this one. Yeah, whatever. Surge. Do we get it back? We did not. I think I already clicked it properly. Whatever, I don't care. Acanthus. Let's check. I'm hoping for an 8+. 6. Gain 1 survival, archive the terrain. Alright. And then Caleb can move here. Yeah, it's fine. So, there we go. Monster turn. All of our survival actions have reset. Mighty Germ is the monster controller. If he gets targeted, he'll gain some insanity. That's fine. Yeah, we could have Junie stand up now. I think we will. That's fine. Because of everyone's favorite, the Piston Tooth specialization. Oops. Gore. Yeah, this is the one I was planning for. Oh shit, Caleb's still in range. So yeah, we'll have to pick between the two. Either one should be fine. Whichever gets higher will be picked. Alright, Mighty Germ. Right? I want to move this way. I'll have him move this way, yeah. So, 1 speed, 2+ accuracy. So we'll hit on 4 or higher. The hit, let's just dodge. Alright. There we go. And then diabolical. Right. As far as damage goes, that's 2 to the arms. There we go. We can have Mighty Germ stand back up. And oh yeah, he got 1 insanity for being targeted, for being the monster controller during the yeah, all that fun stuff. All right, survivor turn. Yeah, now we can start like actually trying to kill it. We'll take Dr. McJones' turn. Move here, activate the Nightmare Tree. 5, knock down. Unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. We don't want the monster to heal. Alright, let's activate an Acanthus with Mighty Germ. Oh yeah, that's Dr. McJones' turn. Ooh, 9. So, 8+, gain 1 fresh Acanthus strange resource. Archive the terrain, as always. Let's reset the strange resources. And There we go. So, we can archive this to fully heal one hit location, including injury levels and armor points. But this is a resource. We can use this for other stuff too. In fact, let's see, where is it? Dried acanthus is made with just one fresh acanthus. We get some survival for departing, that's nice, but it's very good because when you suffer a severe injury, you may ignore it and archive this card instead. It's very useful to have on a weaker survivor. Just instead of having a full armor set, just have the support survive with just that, just in case they get hit. And then we'll use our movement to move here, and then we'll surge to activate the acanthus plant. And there we go. Nice, another one. That's good. That's very good. Nice. And then we'll have Caleb do exactly the same. He's only got one survival left, so gaining survival from this would be a good result. There we go. 2. 1 to 2. Something bites you. Suffer 1 arm damage. Archive this terrain. Damn. Not horrible, but just annoying. Oh yeah, that was Mighty Germ, that was Caleb. Junie hasn't taken his turn at all yet. Let's just move him right here. It's fine. I mean, right here. There we go. It's about equal between Junie and Caleb, so we could have the antelope attack either. That'd be fine. Alright. So, yeah, let's get ready to just kill the antelope. We can have Dr. McJones stand up, everyone's favorite. Piston Tooth specialization. Now, fight. Closest survivor. No, we don't want Junie to get hit. So yeah, Caleb has more than enough armor. So 1 speed, it'll hit on 5 or higher because he has 3 evasion. That is a hit to the waist. I will spend 1 survival to dodge that. And now, yeah, we get diabolical. Right. And 2 damage to the arms. Alright, and now we can have Caleb stand up at the start of the survivor's turn. Because Piston Tooth proficiency. Very good. Yeah, and now we can just kill it. So, let's have Caleb take his turn first. We'll move to the back and activate Zenbato. Yeah, now we're gonna actually attack. We don't need the 2 extra scrap from Nightmare Tree. It'll take too long and we'll take too much damage. It'll be too much of a risk. So we'll hit on a 5 or higher because we're in the blind spot. 7, nice. So this is not a club or shield. We'll wound on 2 or higher. No crit. So Zanbato has devastating, so put these back in, shuffle them, deal 1 wound, devastating 1, we do an additional. So now there's no more cards left in the AI deck. If we wound, the monster will die. If the monster is instructed to draw an AI card, it will instead perform its basic action. Now this is why I wanted to get rid of all the acanthus plants, just in case we started missing, and also in case we got acanthus. But pick target closest knockdown survivor in range. If no one's knocked down, then instead it'll just default to graze, which it'll move to the closest acanthus plant, eat it, and heal 1 wound. And if there aren't any on the showdown board, instead it'll full move forward. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not close enough for the bow. Well, yeah, that was Caleb's turn. We can have him move one space at the end of his act because of the leather boots that I keep forgetting about. Alright. And Dr. McJones, for his action, you'll be surprised. I'll activate Cat Eye Circlet. So, look at the top 3. There it is. Reveal the top 3, put them back in any order. Trap's going on the bottom, of course. Furry Tail, we could get a resource if we crit. And Gnarled Horns, we could gain a resource if we crit. But it has a little bit of a negative. Whatever. Let's... Yeah, Junie has the highest chance to crit with a lot of speed. Well, he has a chance of drawing 3 cards and drawing the trap card, which would be bad. Yeah, Dr. McJones. No, he's too far away, damn it. No, Mighty Germ should have... Yeah. What? No, what the fuck was that button? No, I don't want to delete all 3D objects. Yeah, Fist and Tooth. Yeah, he'll crit on an 8 or higher. And he's only got 2 speed. Yeah, so let's dash with Mighty Germ. We don't have enough movement. We don't get the survival back. Bam. Bam. And then we'll attack with Fist and Tooth. 2 speed, it'll hit on 8 or higher. And it'll wound on 6 or higher, but it'll crit on 8 or higher. Damn it, no hits. Let's Surge. No, yeah, we dashed. Surge, do we get the survival back? We do. And let's do it. 1 hit. Let's see if we crit. 1 Screaming Antelope resource if we crit. Ah, nothing. Damn. I thought Caleb already surged. Damn it. Dr. McJones can dash, and then he'll be in range to use Bone Darts. Junie can dash, but he'll probably hit more than once and draw the trap card. Now, as far as the only thing the monster can do right now, it can only move forward and then activate Diabolical to move forward again. Yeah, Caleb's turn. Mighty Germ dashed and moved and attacked, yeah. Junie has not gone yet. We can move him up here. Alright, hear me out. Yeah, this should be correct. And Dr. McJones, we can move him there as well. Yeah. And the turns or whatever. Oh, we already took Dr. McJones' turn by... Wait, damn it. I mean, we can surge to, I mean, we can dash with him, yeah. And we can surge to just activate Cat Eye Circlet again. Just so we have 2 cards between us and the trap. Oh yeah, here's the Super Dense Hit location. So if we draw this with the Dragon Slayer or the Zenbato, it'll break. Yeah. If we crit, we get a Screaming Antelope resource. Yeah, like this. That's fine. There we go. Alright. So, check this out. Next turn. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, no, damn it. There's no chance to, no flow point. Because it picks target, instead it'll graze, and there's no flow points here. So instead, if there's no Acanthus plants on the showdown board, we'll move forward in a straight line. We can have it move this direction, all the way into the corner. And then Diabolical, it'll full move forward in a straight line. In the corner, so it'll full move in this direction. There we go. That's why I moved Junie and Dr. McJones over here. Good morning, V Templar. Welcome to facing a dying antelope around the arena. Drink Pilkin opened your third eye. And good morning, Cranegg, as well. Welcome. Earlier I said that I'd not activate the Nightmare Tree on everyone, but now the only thing the antelope can do is run around in circles. So I will actually go and do that. Pepsi Rice. There we go. There's everyone's turn. Very easy. Antelope goes there. No one's in the trample zone. Goes there. Survivor turn. We can move everyone down here. Yeah, it'll be right here, so... yeah, we can move Mighty Germ there. And then we can move Caleb up here. And we can... wait, no, he has enough movement to actually go like this. There we go. And we can activate the Nightmare Tree. Welcome to the end of the fight. 1. Snagged on a thorn filled with angry ants. Suffer 1 arm damage. Gain 1 lonely ant vermin resource. Based. Where is it? There it is. So, we can consume this to archive, archive it and swap your insanity and survival values. That's useful in a fight sometimes, but not right now. And yeah, next turn. Antelope full move forward. There's no acanthus plants for it to eat, and no one for it to target with the basic action. No one's in the trample zone. Full move forward. Poor bastard. Alright, we can move Caleb down here. Wait, no, it's gonna go all the way to that corner. Wait, no, he's right there. Can't move like that. Dr. McJones, or Mighty Germ is in the way. Mighty Germ right there. And activate Nightmare Tree. Come on. 5. Knocked down. I remember that. I rolled 5 with everyone else. And Dr. McJones and Junie can just move to try to follow the antelope. Alright, next turn. Antelope full move forward. Oh shit. Mighty Germ is in the trample zone. Motherfucker. Can he just take the hit? Yeah, he can just take the hit. A gun. A bow's usually good enough. Well, we're just at the edge of the antelope's movement. So instead, I can use Junie and encourage Mighty Germ to have him stand back up. Let's see if we get the survival back on Junie. We do. And now I can dash with Mighty Germ. Let's see if we get the survival back. Gun is funnier. There is a gun in this setting, and it's great. And we can just move him 1 space away. So now the antelope will full move towards him. It can't trample over him, but that's good enough. And survivor's turn. Let's just fucking kill it. Alright, Dragon Slayer. Yeah, it'll hit on a 6 or higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't move to the blind spot, unfortunately. 1, I missed. Let's surge. So, let's see if we get the survival back. We do. Just like the Dragalope. No, there's a Gregalope. So let's take that action and attack. There we go, that's a hit. So we'll kill it if we don't roll a 1. We could get a resource. 8 is not a crit. Damn. Can't stop on Gregalope. I don't remember the exact lore. I believe that a picture of the screaming antelope was shown, but it wasn't given a name, and or maybe it wasn't uploaded at all to the Kickstarter or something. And the guy that like posted it somewhere was Greg, so it was called the Gregalope. Something similar to that, if that's not the exact case. Anyways, We succeed. We didn't crit, so we don't get the resource. But we deal 1 wound. There's nothing left, so it's dead. There we go. Did Gregalope make it into the game? Yeah. It's on the hunt event table. Should be in the bottom right corner. There we go. Gregalope. Yeah. Yeah. A massive Gregalope stands astride the horizon, its ancient body bloated with tumors and scar tissue. Its milky eyes catch sight of the survivors, and it bounds away. Driven by a sudden desire, the survivors give chase. The event revealer rolls on D10 and adds their movement to their roll. Yeah. It's glorious. If someone has the strategist fighting art, you can corner it and actually fight it. Otherwise, no matter what, it's too fast for you. But yeah, anyways, it's silly. Oh, showdown. Screaming antelope. And yeah, no one has 20 plus insanity, so no one runs off screaming into the darkness. But as far as rewards go, yeah, everyone gains 2 hunt experience and 1 weapon proficiency level, if eligible. There we go. Mighty Germ is getting a bit too much hunt experience. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about bow specialization. Shit. You may reroll any misses once whenever you attack with a bow. Hunt experience. Yeah, Dr. McJones hit the 2nd milestone for that, and Junie hit the 1st milestone again. He got back down to 0 hunt XP for some silly reason, I believe. Age. Your time in the darkness changes you. Accident. Worst case scenario, they just get retired. So let's do Junie's first. Oh wait, 2d10. 15. Well within the average. 1 random fighting art. Leader. Oh, nice. When you encourage a survivor, they gain +1 speed token until the end of the round. And once per hunt phase, you may inspire another survivor to use your understanding and courage for a hunt or story event. There we go. And yeah, Dr. McJones hit the 2nd one. Yeah. Improved reflexes. What does Tabletop Sim say that is? 13. So just +1 permanent strength. That's fine. Wait, no, wrong character. There we go. Alright. As far as resources go, let's see. 6 basic, 7 antelope, and 1 coffin bone. There we go. Yeah, let's flip them all over at once. That's more fun. Alright, and alright, come on. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. So, for all that, we got a lot of hide. Big money, no whammies. We got the shank bone, or the spiral horn. I was looking for that. And we also got all the stuff that we picked up. As far as everything else goes, though, Caleb has Hoarder. Whenever you are a turn-in survivor, archive 1 resource gained from the last showdown and gain 1 courage. Now I'll choose to archive probably the Cyclops fly. Everything else can be used. We got 2 love juice. We can make 2 more survivors. Let's see. I think that Acanthus will be more useful. The recipe that involves the Cyclops fly is very consuming. And there was drama on this game's art early on. You looking at the Wikipedia article. What, you mean like people... I don't know. Good morning, Riker. Welcome to Kingdom Death Monster. We just killed an antelope, as usual. Boba bad. Yeah. It's independently produced, so that they just do whatever they want. Boba bad too, but not as bad. Yeah. Yeah. People still make fun of the pinups for good reason. Alright. So yeah, now we can clean up the showdown. Hide this UI. There we go. Anything else? We don't have pottery, do we? No, we do not. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. And... timeline. No event this year. Let's see what random event we draw. We take off the box. We gain our endeavors first. Let's see. We have 4 survivors returning. We have 1 with Tinker. Yeah, we only have 1 survivor with Tinker, so we get 5, and then yeah, Tinker gives you 1 more endeavor when you return. And then Lantern Oven just gives you +1 endeavor at the start of every settlement phase. So we get 6 total. There we go. Very good. We'll have to save 1 for innovating. And let's draw the settlement event. Lights in the sky. Oh, this one's fun. A spectacular light show erupts against the limitless darkness above. Swirling vivid trails streak overhead. They lift everyone's spirits. And there's some interesting ones in this. The settlement's collective imagination is set aflame. After rolling for any endeavor, you may add +1 or +2 to the result. You didn't love Bulba before? Interesting. We don't have graves. We have face painting. Oh. Stranger in the Dark is interesting. And with Inner Lantern, we could either get the fighting art of our choice or add Skull Eater to the settlement event. To the timeline next year and gain 1 understanding. The Shadowbringers. No. This is assumedly the sun. Theodic? That means if you're insane, you get +1 survival and strength token? No, it's a disorder. It's one of the only positive disorders. This is the only one that's like straight up positive. Yeah. You carry the weight of your settlement on your shoulders. Everyone is counting on you to save them, and you will rise to the challenge. If you are insane when you depart, gain +1 survival and +1 strength token. Yeah. If it works, it works. So let's organize these resources a little bit. We want to use all of our endeavors to roll on cool stuff. Oh, that means we have a very good chance if we do... Where is it? No, weapon crafter. Oh, here it is. Yeah, at the bottom of weapon crafter, we've got scrap scavenge. On a 10 plus, we get +1 courage. Now we only need an 8, 9, or 10, so we could get courage onto survivors very easily. Oh yeah. If you manage to get the three courage during the settlement phase, the milestone event for that, the ability that you get for that is matchmaker. When you are a returning survivor, once per year, you may spend 1 endeavor to perform intimacy. So you can just have you can have any 2 survivors perform intimacy. This makes it much, much easier to get new survivors. It's very useful. Yeah. Let's see. Does anyone have 2 courage? No. It's interesting. Yeah, lights in the skies is very, very interesting. Let me... Actually... So we have the Manhunter fight this year. And... Yeah, I'll put this, There we go. So yeah, the Manhunter will be annoying, and the Butcher will be annoying. If we lose to the Butcher fight... Let me go ahead and show that. On defeat, the Butcher rampages through the settlement. Everyone escapes into darkness until it leaves, but all resources in the settlement storage are lost, repairing the destruction. So, you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose against the Butcher. A level 2 Butcher is a little bit harder. I don't think we lost against the Butcher last time. But anyways. If we have to, we might want to actually skip out on using the love juice. Let's move all the weird stuff out of the way. Like so. Love juice, yeah. It's an organ. It's consumable. Okay, during the settlement phase, you may archive this to perform intimacy. Nominated survivors must be able to consume. Yeah. Pulled straight out of the monster, as usual. I don't think monsters have fruits in them usually. Yeah, bone, organ, hide. They should. Fruity? Fair enough. Yeah, we don't have very many organs. And it'll take... We need to build the screaming set. Let me set aside those resources. So, spiral a horn and 1 scrap in 3 hours. Yeah. No, I'm going fast. No. Horn and scrap. Pelt and hide. Pelt and bone. 1 pelt. And a pelt and a hide. Good thing we had some left over. Alright. So yeah, if we build the not screaming circle, the stone circle, it's from the organ grinder. Yeah. So 1 endeavor, 3 organ, 1 hide. And then we can just build the stone circle. And then we'd have enough resources to build the entire screaming armor set, which would be very good. Stone circle. No. Oh yeah, if you have forbidden dance. Yeah, you can spend an endeavor. It's very loud. Wait, what is very loud? Oh no, what did I do? Oh, the screaming armor. Yeah. Assumedly. Fair enough. Yeah. Surprisingly, well, no, the horns are. It lets you scream. It's pretty good for that, actually. So we'd need 3 organs. We might have to use the love juice. Oh yeah, this is just a wild card. We can use it. We can use it for whatever. Organs, 1 hide. Yeah. Let's see. We also need to have a bone, organ, and hide in order to innovate. Organ and 1 hide. Should set that aside as well. Yeah, 1 endeavor for that as well. So then we have this much. We can use the coffin bones for bone for anything. Those are a bit rarer. The acanthus is neat. Let's go ahead and do the most exciting part first. Or do we have... No. What does storytelling say, actually? I don't really want white speaker. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for it. So let's innovate. Yeah, spend an endeavor, bone, organ, hide, and draw some innovation cards and keep 1. Symposium brings us up from 2 to 4 to choose from. Pottery could be good. Ooh, saga. This one's very interesting. So, a telling of the settlement's survival set to a soft, rhythmic beating of drums. All newborn survivors gain 2 courage, understanding, and hunt experience. This is very, very useful. But I don't think we need it. Pottery. We can spend an organ to gain a love juice once per year, and we can spend an herb to gain a hide once per year. That's nice. And it increases our survival limit. And it lets us, if we beat a... Oh. There we go. If your settlement has pottery, when they defeat a level 2+ screaming antelope, you get the barber surgeon, which has some nice gear. Partnership isn't very good. You can have 2 survivors like marry each other, and when they both arrive together into a showdown, they gain survival up to the settlement's survival limit. But yeah, it's not that good of an ability. Even disregarding the downsides, having to spend 2 endeavor for that, it's not that useful. At least, as far as I've found. Settlement Watch. So departing survivors gain +2 survival when they depart for a nemesis encounter or a special showdown. And we can roll 1d10. If you have no fighting arts, gain 1 random fighting art. Or if we have 0 or less strength, gain 1 strength. Once per lifetime. The thing is, we have both Survival of the Fittest, which gives all current and newborn survivors +1 strength, and the Barbaric, which gives all current and newborn survivors +1 permanent strength. So, almost no one is going to have 0 strength. So it's just 1 to 7, gain a random fighting art, which isn't very useful. None of these have consequences, so if we take any of those, it won't make the innovation deck bigger. Saga is really cool. Pottery will help a little bit. We could turn one of these into a hide. Yeah, we need one bone, organ, and hide next year as well, because we have a Nemesis. Oh yeah, let me write the screaming antelope fight down there. So, yeah, next year we have to fight the butcher. Oh, this year actually. We don't go on a hunt. We won't get like unless anyone dies on the showdown, we get like one random basic resource because cannibalism. But we need to save enough to be able to innovate next year. Otherwise, we won't be able to do it at all. And Lantern Year 20 is coming up soon. Lantern Year 20 is gonna be fun. Oh shit, there's a Kingsman showdown right before that too. That's a bit annoying. So we pretty much have, after this, we've got 2 hunts to do whatever we want. And then we've got to... I don't want to spoil things. Yeah, this is what used to be the final boss. And then the showdown, the hunt. No. But yeah, the previous final boss was right here. The new final boss is right here in Lantern Year 30. Yeah, it used to be when you beat this boss, you just fought level 3 monsters and they got progressively stronger every year until the settlement died. That used to be the ending. Yeah. Let's see. Pottery could be good, yeah. Nah, let's take Saga. I think that'll be more useful. Now I don't want to use the love juice for this. I guess we can use the rainbow droppings. But then we won't have any organs for the for innovating next year. Oh wait, no, we already innovated. We have enough. Yeah. We can go ahead and use these to innovate. Yeah, that would work properly. Yeah, we can use this for fun. And then... yeah, goodbye rainbow droppings. Or we could keep the rainbow droppings and use the wild card instead. And if we end up getting lucky enough... or we could... if we end up getting lucky enough... if we get unlucky enough for someone to die, then we could get lucky enough to get an organ from cannibalism. And then we could use that for innovating next year. And we could keep the rainbow droppings. That could be good. I mean, we also have the option to use the augury to make more survivors, which might be a better use. Yeah. So, down at the bottom, we can spend 1 endeavor, activate the augury. The survivor endeavors to glean the meaning of existence. Roll on the table, add 1 to your roll result if your understanding is 3 or higher. Yeah, on a 1 to 3, you gain understanding. So it makes it harder to gain understanding if you already have some. But let's see, on an 8+, you perform intimacy. So if you have 3 or higher, that's 7 or higher. And we managed to get the lights in the sky this year. So we can add 1 or 2 to that. So it'll be like a... Yeah, 5 or higher? That's a good chance. Yeah? Yeah, Strangers in the Dark is a settlement event card. I want to try for that. For 1d10. There are some interesting ones here. Let's see. Yeah, interesting. That one's silly, but I don't think it's necessary. You will have already spent in this. Yeah, we'll have 4 endeavors. We'll get like what, 2 more survivors like that? That sounds fine. Yeah, let's go like this. Yeah. So let's go ahead and build the stone circle. There we go. So yeah, as far as all the other stuff goes, I don't think we need to build those. The charms are interesting. Blood paint is something that I want eventually, but... Go. So, helmet. Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, spiral horn scrap. Pelt hide. Pelt bone. Pelt hide. Yeah, let's go. We've done it, boys. Yeah, and now we no longer have to have someone in the in like no armor at all. So no. There we go. Go ahead and put all these back like so. We'll manage that in 1 moment. I believe... there we go. That's about how it fits together. Yeah, with the affinities, that gives you the most with like just the basic stuff. And the armor set bonus. Where is it? There we go. So, completed set bonus. 2 armor to each location. So yeah, now we've got... Oh yeah, let me just heal and reset all of these other survivors. There we go. So, yeah. A full set of leather armor gives you less armor than a full set of screaming armor. Just barely. And skewer. So, oh yeah, all of these have... good morning, Mighty Germ. Welcome to Kingdom Death Monster. You're doing alright. You know? Yeah. You're still a transcended masochist. But, yeah. Good luck, buddy. No. Alright, so... yeah, the horns, we can spend an action to scream, to give insane survivors that can hear us +1 movement, and the other survivors that can hear us +1 insanity. So if someone's not insane, they get insanity, which is good, because if you're low on insanity, you want enough to be able to take some brain damage. And the coat is very interesting. This is actually really interesting. So, slam. You can spend your movement to full move forward in a straight line. If you move 4+ spaces and stop adjacent to a monster, It suffers knockback 1 and -1 toughness until the end of the round. So, yeah, you can just reduce the monster's toughness with this. It's very good. Skirt protects your... this protective fur protects your parts. +1 to severe waist injury roll results. Fewer destroyed genitals is good. Screaming leg warmers. On arrival, your feet hurt. Gain +3 insanity. And screaming bracers. Oh yeah, this one's fun. On arrival, if possible, add an Acanthus plant terrain card to the showdown. And when you activate terrain, you may add +2 to your roll result. That's any terrain. The screaming bracers are very nice to have. And skewer from the set bonus. After you slam, you can spend an action to move 1 space and activate a melee weapon with +2 strength. If you wound with a spear, apply that wound roll result to your next selected hit location this attack. That's a bit wordy, but... So you can spend your movement and your action to, say Mighty Germ is the monster. Caleb has this much movement. No monster is 1 space. Ah, there we go. So he'd be able to spend it from this far away. Spend his movement. Bam. Knock him back 1. And then he'd be able to spend his action too. Skewer. And bam, slap him. He'd get +2 strength on that attack. So it'd be easier to wound. And if you use a spear with this, if you wound, you get to use that result for the next one. So basically, it just means if you wound the first location, you get to wound the next one for free with a spear. It's good without a spear anyways. Also, all this stuff that activates a weapon. So with this, if we have a melee weapon with Cumbersome, we can activate that with this ability. You don't have to spend your movement if it just says activate a melee weapon. Same with Pounce on the White Lion set, which I did not get. Anyways. Let's see. I mean, we could throw the Dragon Slayer here as well. Just for fun. Yeah. Adding 2 strength to the Dragon Slayer is very, very overkill. Far beyond overkill. I mean, a Lucky Charm anywhere in the gear grid will just give us +1 luck. Because we already have 2 blue affinities. Shield would be good. That's enough for the Feather Shield to be active, actually. Yeah, we could go back like this. Oh yeah, we want the bone. We want the pickaxe, and we want a sickle as well on the survivor. Mostly, well, no, not entirely, but it's useful. At least for hunts, not right now, actually. Damn. Now the question is, can we activate Monster Grease as well? Let me just move all the interesting cards down here. Cat Eye Circlet is necessary. Someone has to wear that. And there we go. Yeah, all of the leftover stuff is rather generic. Shit. Who gets to be the... Katars have kind of fallen off. Especially... Well, yeah, the Butcher has only 1 location with a critical location. So... Crits are not good against the Butcher. They are good against the Manhunter. I don't think Katars are good at this point. We could throw the Dragon Slayer on the other set. Maybe Cat Eye Circlet on the bow. Catgut bow is falling behind as well at this point. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, monster grease is very important. Because +1 evasion just makes it harder for monsters to hit you. Your bow progression is weird. Base game, yeah, it's just catgut and then arc bow. Community edition is just catgut and arc bow. There's no new bow added. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, the arc bow has 9 strength, but slow and cumbersome, of course. And if you build your affinities properly, you get +2 range. Yeah, it's not changed. I really should get that. Oh, I think hunting phoenixes next should be the best option. I would like much more weapon proficiency. Yeah. Let's see. And as far as everything else goes, let's show the showdown for the manhunter. Level 3. So, oh yeah, we want to use Suryu. I don't know what gear grid he's gonna be using. Yeah, the Twilight Sword is very strong at this point. Yeah, we've got 3 incredibly good melee weapons for these fights. Oh yeah, I want to bring Daishima along for these as well. He's Fist and Tooth Master. He's almost retired. Yeah. He's got very good accuracy, very high strength because of Fist and Tooth Mastery. Minus luck is bad. Oh yeah, Thrill Seeker. So yeah, he's going to be on a rawhide armor set. Now, good morning, Daishima. Yeah. Let's send everyone back to the settlement, and let's start building our all-star team. Yeah, good morning. Welcome to preparing for the next stream. I guess Daishima could machine gun fire bows, basically. What do the stats look like? More no Wu to Owo. The days are numbered at like 4 at best before you have to retire from old age. Yeah, Catgut bow would hit on a 3 or higher, or wound on a 3 or higher. That's pretty good. We can get rid of the Lucky Charm and for a just to put on a Monster Charm, Monster Tooth Necklace. No. Yeah, that should be the best option. Just to add 1 strength, so you'd be wounding very consistently. Yeah, that would be good. Let's see. I wanted. Oh yeah, Suryu Kirito, full name. We've got a blue lantern and a Twilight Sword to put on. Yeah, I don't know if the Screaming Armor is necessary. Yeah, 11 toughness. Suryu will be able to hit consistently. Wound consistently, and hit consistently too. Because Twilight Sword is weird bullshit. And he has to have the blue lantern somewhere on his gear grid. I guess we can get rid of the Lucky Charm. If I wanted to, yeah, if I want to fill this out like So, there we go. Yeah, now I can get monster grease activated, as well as have bandages, and that's stupid. My feather shield goes on someone else, and then any sort of, yeah. So Ryu can use his survival to activate feather shield to stop damage. I think that should be a good idea. Dragon Slayer. We could have Daishima just rapid fire Dragon Slayer. Yeah, with that much survival, that might be the best option. Take the bow and the arrow off. We don't need Monster Tooth Necklace at that point then. That's actually useless. Let's see. Maybe Cat Eye Circlet on someone else? Where'd the Zenbato go? Oh no, it's still there. Oh. Let's go ahead and get the Twilight Sword properly labeled. So, yeah, Suryu is currently at 6 Twilight Sword proficiency. So, not only do we get to ignore Cumbersome, we get to ignore Slow, and it gains +2 speed, and it gains Deadly. So, let's see, +1 luck. Where is it? +2 speed. And 6 Twilight Sword proficiency, so +6 accuracy. There we go. This should work. Yeah, okay. So we roll 3 dice. They hit on 3 or higher. They wound on anything except for a 1, and an 8, 9, or 10 will crit. Wait, no, there's no luck token. Never mind. A 9 or 10 will crit. So yeah, Ryu is very good at this point. Yeah, the Twilight Sword's accuracy is 9 minus Twilight Sword proficiency level. And, yeah. But he'll hit 7, and then he'll hit 8, and he'll be a master. Any survivor who attains Twilight Sword Mastery leaves the settlement forever in pursuit of a higher purpose. Remove them from the settlement's population. And we can give it to someone else, or we can archive it. We could put the dog in. Yeah, Grand Weapon Specialization is good. Put the dog in the suit again. Yeah. Dog in the suit. Enough insanity. Yeah. No, okay, yeah, that's good. We won't be attacking with Fist and Tooth. No, we won't be attacking with the Leather Shield. So Kuragi will be hitting on a 6 or higher, and wound on 2 or higher. And, yeah, devastating and all that. Nowhere near as good as his Daishima with his fucking... with the Dragon Slayer. Deadly is nice. Alright, and then we need one more survivor for the Screaming set that we haven't figured out yet. Let's see. This is a bit of a decision. We don't really have any weapon to put on them. And I could throw a founding stone into the gear grid for fun. And then now we just have a survivor that's doing nothing, really. Interesting. Now we could give we could serve you a founding stone, just in case he needs to throw it for a crit. Hmm. It's a lot of armor. Hmm. Yeah, damn it. Hmm. This is far too much thought. I mean, we could take Sargener out. No one has Fated Battle Manhunter, right? Yeah, we've got Fated Showdown Kingsman on Yazora. I mean, we could just put Dr. McJones here and put the bow in the gear grid. It could work. Get some extra crit. We could ignore the monster grease. And get an arrow as well. Nah, it doesn't really matter how we put those. And then and then bandages? Just in case. Yeah. Wait, no, Dr. McJones didn't get any guitar proficiency? I think I ticked that off on accident. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Mighty Germ then? Yeah. We don't have any good spears, and guitars aren't that good right now. It seems proper. So we get to re-roll any misses with the bow. But as far as... the question is, how often does it wound? 4 or higher is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, Daishima lost Abyssal Sadist. We'll have to give that back to him. Because we put it on the statue. Where's that? Yeah, the sculpture. So we can add 1 or 2 to their rolls. So let's spend 1. Roll a d10. 1. Nothing. Do it again. 10. Alright. Abyssal Sadist. There we go. He made the statue and now he got it back. Shit. If we give Mighty Germ Abyssal Sadist, then everyone in this team will have it. That could be interesting. But we could use those endeavors for other stuff right now. We might want to use the love juice right now. Hmm.
The shining stuff-winged angel that we've pinned our hopes upon.
We have anyone with 3 disorders that we don't want. One of them. We can get rid of 1 disorder for free, basically. Anxiety, prey, and immortal. 2 cards. Wait, what? Pathetic, chaotic, prey, apathetic. Oh, I think I replaced anxiety with apathetic. Hmm. Well, fuck, when did that happen? Oh, no. Let's see if we can fix Daishima up for these fights, unfortunately. Let's roll. And let's activate the face painting effect and Lights in the Sky. So, let's roll 1d10. We could either get Strange in the Dark next year, or we could give Daishima Quixotic. Nice. 7, and we can add more. So yeah, that's more than enough. Oh yeah, we'll add 2. Yeah. So, a column of light strikes you. It infuses your body, and you become stronger. Gain the Quixotic disorder. And since he already has 3 disorders, we can just replace 1. I'll replace apathetic. There we go. And I could try to make 1 more survivor as well. Wait, where'd I put the love juice? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we should try making more survivors because we just innovated Saga. But yeah, as far as everything goes. Light sword. Wrong button. There we go, there's mighty germs. Yeah. Everyone is wounding on very low numbers, which is fantastic. Accuracy is fine on everyone. Yeah, we've got a good squad to deal with this. Now Daishima still has plenty of space in his gear grid. Yeah, I guess he has to take the cat eye circlet because he can fit it in there. And the leather shield. Maybe he'd be better off with the feather shield. Yeah, because he has enough survival to use it consistently. Throw a lucky charm on there. That could be fine. Yeah. Although the bone darts could be fine as well. In case he's out of range, he can just attack from just about anywhere on the board. They're dashing over. No. Now 2 decades since Gagarin, 20 years to the day we've a shuttle named Columbia to open up the way. Yeah, no one needs a Monster Tooth necklace other than maybe Mighty Germ. Bandages are very good. And we don't have Monster Grease there. We can just put 1 of whatever on Froggy. Maybe a Fountain Stone as well? No. Maybe the Dridacanthus? That should be fine. Yeah. Alright. We've managed to make a team of monsters. God. Yeah. Wound on 2 or higher, 2 or higher, 4 or higher, 2 or higher, 2 or higher. Yeah, Mighty Germ is low on here. He's he's not wounding like on anything but a 1. It's unfortunate. And then let's check the showdown for the Butcher. Level 2. He does have a little bit more toughness. But everyone should be fine still. Interesting. So, let's make a new survivor. Your magic wand fucking Guts' big fuck off sword. Very, very based. There we go. Love juice. We'll use that. And we have to worry about surnames now. We innovated family. So, survivors nominated for intimacy may give themselves a surname if they do not have one. A newborn survivor inherits the surname of one parent, their weapon type, and half, rounded down, of their weapon proficiency levels. We could get someone into Distant Tooth Mastery again, maybe. Yeah, as far as everything goes, yeah, the miracle of passing down proficiency. No one is retired. Everyone is either dead or here. Yeah, our highest is Twilight Sword and Fist and Tooth. A Fist and Tooth Master is good. Or we could just have someone start with 2 shield proficiency. I mean, 1 shield proficiency. Or 2 bow proficiency? Bow mastery is very good. Yeah. We haven't done very impressive things with proficiency yet. Yeah. How about gotta send the potential retirees to the front line? Oh yeah. Eventually, if we do innovate sacrifices, we'll be able to send people out who are retired. And that's an interesting option. Yeah, let's have Mighty Germ and I guess Yozora. Just because they're right next to each other. What's a good last name for an archer? Windseeker? Is that from an anime? If it's not... Wait. No, I'm thinking of Wind Fury. Blessed Blade of the Windseeker? Okay, yeah, wait, no, yeah, that's World of Warcraft. That's cringe enough. Let's go. Now, well, let's see if they actually don't die from this. So, let's roll on intimacy. Wait. Before we do... Yeah... I think we would rather roll on... face painting first. So unless we... Yeah. We get to add 2 to the roll. So unless we roll a 1, we'll be able to add 1 to the intimacy. Yeah, let's go for that. So, let's roll a 1d10, and let's see what happens. 8. Okay, so we get +1 on intimacy for this year. Alright. 10 or 4, which gets bumped up to 5. Oops. So... yeah, just... a new survivor is brought kicking and screaming into the world. The child's eyes are free of the ink that stained the founders' faces. The settlement gains +1 population. Yeah, just +1 population. Nice. We didn't have to spend any rerolls, which is very good. Who's next? Yeah. Attenborough. Attenborough Windseeker. Interesting. Oh yeah, what lantern year is it? 16? Yeah. Now I like to write down the year if I ever remember to. Oh, that was weird. I like that in a weird way. Attenborough Windseeker. Let's see. Alternating between male and female. Oh no. I didn't do it. Anyways. +2 strength, +1 evasion. Oh yeah, and Saga gives us +2 courage, understanding, and hunt experience. And there we go. Yeah, new survivors get quite a bit of bonuses. 2 hunt experience, 2 courage, 2 understanding, 2 bow proficiency, and yeah, 2 strength and 1 evasion. So we already get to roll on the weapon proficiency part of the age page. $11, smack dab in the middle, 1 random fighting art. Unconscious fighter. It takes 7 bleeding tokens to kill you. Oh, that's a fun one. There we go. Nice. And just 1 before the courage and understanding milestones as well. Yeah. Yeah. Saga is actually very good. I never noticed how useful that is. So we only have to give him 1 more understanding before Tinker. And that's every endeavor. We've only got the actually, this counts as hide. We could build a beast knuckle. So, 4 strength, very accurate. It's a guitar. When you wound with this weapon, a monster gains -1 toughness until the end of the attack. While paired, it gains sharp. We can hold off on that. Unless I really want it for this fight. We could put a guitar master in the, someone training guitars in the, screaming set. That could work out better. Yeah, well, we'll figure that out next time. I'll sleep on it. Alright. Who's kicking right now on twitch.tv? Okay, Red Robe was playing Lisa. Smuggler's playing Splunky. Yeah, Lisa the Painful is neat. That is a good video game. Rico? Oh shit, you're right. Everyone is dead? Nah, there's always a few people up right now. You're right, I've never rated Moriko. Loop is doing 24? Oh no. No. Yeah, maybe I'll say hi to Morika, I guess. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah. Screw it. Like 10 people live? Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, Robo's usually on about this time. I'll get him next time I have like 100 viewers or something. Alright. Yeah. Oh no. Anyways, thank you all for showing up and having a good time and watching an antelope get beaten mercilessly while I explained exactly how I was doing it. Alright. have a good day, everyone. Have fun. Stay based.